He's coming in, so
Excellent.
and we are online. All right, so we're gonna do that,
Should probably bring up all the things.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow. Okay. It'd be like that. All right. No, I just rolled I just rolled for random encounters in the dungeon tonight. I won't tell you how many until afterwards. Let's just say it's going to make things interesting.
Yay!
All right. Looks like we'll stick to the initial plan that we were talking about, Anton.
What is what is the plan?
Nothing episode. No.
Nothing. What are you talking about? It's,
Yeah. So the problem is I don't remember what the plan was.
we were just discussing, the different Eldritch cannons and what we most would be, what makes the most sense in terms of using and utilizing. We settled on damage isn't necessarily what we need right now, but that can always change.
Yeah, there's a future in which that is a thing, but like, are we gonna have some other turtles? Because if it's just the three of us, we're gonna be.
I think Seth is down. I think Greg was just saying. I think Lauren is in, and I think Nate is in too. So
but Nate and Lauren aren't turtles.
That's true. And I would imagine we heard from that Matt is probably in too. So we could be rolling stacked tonight.
If you guys have a full party of 7, I'm doubling the number of enemies you guys are gonna be fighting because, otherwise you're gonna just carpet bomb everything I've rolled, and it's not even gonna be.
Is that like maybe like a 1.5 times? Because going from this many to add one player, double the number of things. That's like. I'm sorry. That sounded like quitter talk. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure if you're a bitch,
I didn't. Sorry, there's quitter talk just came out of my mouth. I don't know what
happened. I thought you guys wanted XP.
That's true. Hey, if we wanted to set up a meat grinder,
I mean, expect if you're gonna throw that at us to get like super tactical, but yeah. But I'm down. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm not the one who gets hit and crit all the time.
Yeah, you're not the crit magnet. Ooh.
We should keep a crit counter running, Anton, for how many times Greg rolls crits on you.
Oh my god, it's not.
I mean, we really should, because it's impressive. Like, I might have to go back and watch the previous episodes just to count the numbers that you got hit with.
Oh my god! So it's from the first game, like the first total episode. I got crit 3 times in that first fight with the wolves.
Yeah,
and then episode 2 with Miguel, I got crit like a bunch of times, and then I got dropped in the final fight against Max Steel or whatever his name is. I got crit and dropped there. They popped me back up, but it's just like crit. It's like, oh my god, I'm crit so much.
I love it.
And then 4 times in the one fight, and then I only got crit once last game, which was nice.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to go back and take a look.
But it's I've been crit more in between levels 1 and 3 in this than in all 10 levels of Ryan of the Frost Maiden. And I was a bard who fought in melee, so.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I got that, and then
where'd my map go? Hey, Anthony, I can't find my map.
Where'd you put it, Miggy?
I don't know. It was right here. I was taking notes on it earlier today, and okay, it's not. That's gonna be awkward. I'll be back.
hey, we do have Seth.
Hey!
Hey, okay, so I got 1, 2, I got 3, I got 4 totals, and Nate said, and actually Nate is here, so that's 1, 2, 3,
Natalie, yeah.
4, 5, 6 with Nate.
I can
And
check
if
and
you-
see if Adam is available if you want all
Oh,
4 of the
Lord.
total Tony brothers.
all 4 total Tony brothers plus Casey Jones
Big
and
Sam.
April O'Neil, and then
Yep,
Duke
yep.
from G.I. Joe. Like, oh crap, this is.
I can
gonna-
do it.
Oh Lord.
Give me 3 seconds. I'll check.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
All right, hold on.
See if he wants in.
Hey,
I mean,
Jay
I-
Spelta.
yeah, Johnny gives inspiration to everybody. Johnny, we're gonna have to set up a Turtles versus Foot Clan throwdown in the middle of Helix at one point. You know?
Yes.
Yeah. Good
So, Greg,
Lord.
there's no limiting of multi-classing in Barrowmaze, correct?
Just meet your minimums
Excellent.
and try not to, break my balls too bad.
And
Oh my god. All right.
Totally wasn't in my dresser.
I can just see Seth like chatting right now, and I'm like, all right, he's making this happen. He's making
and
this
so,
happen.
yeah, I just have walking you through this, DM, just to make sure that down the road, this thought of
Oh, you're gonna
showing a tool in his menagerie of destruction.
shit. Uh-huh.
A familiar is a creature, correct?
It is not truly an animal. You are summoning a celestial fate or fiend that happens to look like, act like, and have the same stats as the beast's form you decide to take.
But it is a willing creature, correct?
I mean, yes, by that definition, yeah.
Excellent. So, down the road, we're going to have the most badass owl. So, Tony is going to be multi-classing into wizard.
Mm-hmm.
And at level 3 of being a wizard, I'm going to be getting my level 2 spells.
Uh-huh.
And my badass owl
Mm-hmm.
is going to be able to be imbued with dragon's breath. Therefore, my familiar of destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Okay. Okay.
I
That very, very bold of you to assume that you'll make it to level 3 of wizard in a multi-class. I'm just saying. So,
I
will
got
not-
faith in the system.
I will not be doing any of that.
You're the cleric though, so that makes it even worse. I like that. As a DM, I like it when the healers dilute themselves with other shit. It's like, yes, make it harder. Let me grind the meat. Yes.
Oh well, if you bring me into brutes, I got a multi-class character for you.
Fuck. All right. Well, you know what? I mean, I probably will at this rate. I hope we will get Joe and Adam back when we're ready to bring brutes back, but we'll see. I think they might be enjoying having Monday nights free. So.
Whatever it is, it can't be possibly worse than my ranger rogue.
I mean,
it's just a bard with 1 level dip in cleric.
All right. Well, I mean, you gotta clear the STDs somehow. So Hey, Seth. Johnny's got a message for you. Johnny, I don't think Seth is listening, but we'll pass it along. Yeah, this is going to be a lot bigger of a group than I anticipated, so that means more monsters for everyone. All right.
I'm only level 1, so.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
This is going to get
Duke of
very.
Joe's. Yeah.
Duke of Joe's.
Is he even a positive force at this point, or is it just a liability?
Yikes! Damn, that's savage. Well, Nate, you know what that means? That means
out of the way.
That means some of the brutes or some of you guys here really need to book additional sessions with me off stream so you guys can get caught up and shit. So.
An effort was made, but unfortunately, he has a Monday night game that he is now going to attempt to move to see if he can join us.
No! Don't make him break up his table.
No! He won't break up his table. That's not how he rolls. But he will try and move it. He will float it to the group and see if he can make that happen. And if not, whenever that's canceled, if there's a slot available, he'll jump on in.
Hey, Frankie, you got to see my my last week report.
Hey, let's see your last week report. Where you got this?
It's in the Discord.
I haven't had a chance to get on Discord yet today. I got to do that. That's going to be my goal tonight is to finish getting all the copy updated on the site and finish getting the new booking system integrated. I'm training myself on it today, and it looks rather deceptively simple, but at the same time, nothing ever turns out to be simple in implementation. So But the goal is by the end of tonight to have it all up and running, because I think my interview to promoting this drops tomorrow.
So Duke, I don't know if you need anything extra. We gotta get you some more health potions if you ain't got no health potions. But from the gems that we sold, etc., we got a lot of coins. So if you need anything, we don't have access to buying magic stuff yet. But
I actually don't need anything.
You got potions. You got.
I got no potions. No.
Oh, we gotta get you some potions. Okay, we gotta get you. Everyone's rolling with at least 3 potions, so we can cover that. But he didn't have any +1, magic items or anything. But we got more gems since the last time you adventured with us. We took out a real bastard who had plate armor. We sold that. We got all and I've been fashioning some special bolts for that are blunted bolts for some of the skeletons in case we, come in contact with them. So I'll build you some of them's.
Did you see where Junie vanished?
Oh no, we lost Junie. Oh
no, in the report.
In the report, it's so good.
All right, I'm very excited.
I was thinking a better story would be that I didn't wake up in time to go to the dungeon crawl.
Well, you went and then you just vanished.
I don't know. We tried to wake up.
Disappeared.
You had a long night. Yeah, you had a long night. So.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
I'm very, very excited to read this in a little bit.
Lauren, are you in the Discord?
All right. So Anton, you're gonna get you're gonna start with 25 extra gold and inspiration for completing your report. Who else completed one so I can get it? Okay, Paul. Perfect. I'm still figuring out how to format them on the site and screwing around with the format and stuff. So that's why I'm a little behind in getting them up. But I'm very excited to start getting the blog feed loaded into the Facebook page and just have it like automatically go. So every time a new post goes out, it just goes out into the world and people can behold the adventures happening here. You know, very, very exciting for me to do that.
Yeah, Duke and Junie, I don't know if the DM has put you in the Discord stream for the early grave, but Miggy has been doing these beautiful drawings with his wax pencils, encapsulating the adventures, and they're true works of art.
Nice.
All right. So let's see. Let me make sure everybody's got their character sheets active tonight. View campaign, because I only have 6 players active at the moment. I got Tony, I got Kassan, who's not even here yet. Frankie, Junie, Miguel, Vicky. I need Duke. Duke of the Joke.
I have mine open. I should be there.
Yeah, I'm just activating you into the campaign, so you have.
Okay.
So your stats will show up on the Twitch stream in a second when I go and turn that on. Tony, Kassan, okay. Tony, Frankie, Junie, Miguel, Duke, Vicky. So that's 4 totals. 2 human and a half elf total power. And I'm assuming we're going to get Kassan at some point. But we'll see. Anybody want to ping Matt just to be safe? I don't want to lose out on him if he's not.
It sounds more dangerous if we ping him.
I mean, I thought you guys were here to like kick some ass and take some names, But if you guys are going to be wimps about it, that's fine. I'm just saying, action economy with 7 players. I mean, action economy is definitely on your side.
Except for the fact that if the DM's like, except for the DM when they're like, all 30 of the bad guys, they all take their attacks at the same time. So it's like, a meat grinder.
And all of them crit Mikey.
And they all crit. Well, this time, but yeah, I went back and I actually reread the instructions on those guys, and they should have all just ripped you to shreds. That was my fault. I should have but I also love Mikey, so Mikey got a pass that night. I would not count on that generosity twice. Not that I don't love you, Anton. I absolutely do, and I love Mikey as a character. But I'm supposed to be running this hardcore, so I gotta.
They just keep banging away on the ship.
Well, no, it's just that they actually specifically said that they go berserker and rip any cleric to shreds if a cleric tries to turn them. So, but I recognize the fact that I was a jerk and suggested the turning. So I was like, oh, that's really cruel of me to enforce that right now, So anyhow, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentledems. My name is DM Greg, and I'm your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to Secrets of the Barrowmaze for January 24th, 2022. I don't know why I'm so excited. Maybe it's the coffee, but I am super thrilled to be playing tonight. Very excited to say that the campaign is now live in our booking system, and it will be at Mastermind Adventures. You will be able to come in and start joining the campaign. Now, go to mastermindadventures.com. Book a session with me. Let's go. Let's effing go. Let's get down into the dungeons. Let's go do some crawling. Tonight, you're going to watch as these 6, possibly 7 brave individuals and their characters go storming through a deadly mega dungeon written old school style. So, save or death spells, unskilled encounters, and generally just unforgiving meat grindy shit. So, if you like that, if that's like your D&D, then you're in the right place joining us tonight. I hope you have as much fun like min-maxing and rules lawyering with us as the rest of these guys do. I have respect. I also hope you guys know I'm ready for you bitches. Okay? I've been reading. I've been researching, okay? And Mr. Keith Amon here, dude. Good shit. I'm so excited. So, I also have I won't bust out the AI deck tonight. I didn't roll anything that justified busting out the AI deck, but I do have also from Kickstarter recently a deck of monster AI for group encounters. They run into an owlbear, not only is the art gorgeous, but here's all the random things that an owlbear will do in a fight. What the starting conditions are, what the escalation conditions are. I mean, it's all pretty fascinating, and I'm really enjoying playing with some of these things. But no, if you didn't catch that, 100% of the encounters in the wild in Secrets of the Barrowmaze are generated randomly. So I roll a whole bunch of dice, before every session and generate what's going on. And then the players get to discover what I've set up in store for them.
Yeah, that random Tarrasque in the last session was crazy.
I mean, that's what happens when you roll 600s in a row on a D100, or I just, was just like, fuck your character. But that being said, yeah, as I mentioned, I'm a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. You can go to mastermindadventures.com, book me to run a game like this for you. What is that, Paul?
So I couldn't find a clipboard for to help keep working on the map. So instead,
oh, okay, oh, good.
Got a giant piece of paper here. For
I actually was gonna be one of my first in-game questions tonight. Was how are you guys doing this map? How is it all working? So we will address that immediately right off the jump. Oh shit, yeah, that's awesome. I love that. It's looking good. Yeah, so anyhow, yes, this is Barrowmaze Complete by Dr. Greg Gillespie. This is a 300 plus room mega dungeon plus surface world. I have expanded upon this, and we are running this best marches style. So this is a campaign that if you are watching, you can drop into this. You can play with me and your group, or a group of random folks that you might meet on the campaign Discord, or you want to book and play on a Monday night with these guys, you can book and play on a Monday night with these guys. It's fun. It's awesome. Most of these guys don't bite. I can't vouch for Anton, but everybody else pretty normal. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just a little excited tonight because I rolled some fun stuff for this evening. So yeah, check out secretsofthebarrowmaze.com. Check out mastermindadventures.com. Let's get you in the Barrows with everybody else here. And speaking of everybody else, it is now time for me to stop talking and for them to introduce themselves. So I've been picking on him a little bit tonight. I really want to give him a moment to shine here. So first in the introductions this evening will be Mr. Anton Ray. Good evening, sir.
Hi everyone. I'm Anton Ray, and I play Miguel, the Total Tony. I'm the kid brother who had a cracked shell, but then they shipped me off to the church for my own good, and now I'm back helping out the family any way I can, trying to be a moral compass or whatnot, or a moral sextant, or I don't know, one of those things.
Awesome. Glad to have you aboard tonight, buddy. Thank you so much for joining us. And actually, you are a Turtle Cleric, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And which level?
I'm level 3, Turtle Cleric.
Level 3. Yeah, we actually have gotten to the point where we have level 3 characters in this campaign already. So very, very excited to see more of that happening. And at one point, I'm going to have to start pruning these bushes here, y'all. We're going to have to see some shit go down. All right, Mr. Nate, how you doing, bud?
Oh, I got to unmute myself.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Hi, I'm Nate. I am going to play Duke of the Joes, who is a ranger, and he is fighting to save the day. He's never going to give up. He's always there, fighting for freedom on sea and air.
I love you guys and the fact that you have turned Saturday morning cartoons into a D&D party. Bravo. Well done. Well done. Our other humanoid in the party, other non-reptilian humanoid, amphibian humanoid, Junie, Lauren.
Hello, my name is Lauren. I play June O'Malley, the half-elf sorcerer. And please excuse the voice. Guess who got COVID?
Oh no!
Oh!
Yeah.
Well,
Very mild.
Is it a mild Omicron case?
It's very, very mild.
All right. Well, at least there's that.
I'm in day 8 of onset of symptoms, so it's pretty much well done. Neither Jake nor Wesley have any symptoms.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's good. I've heard of friends with young kids having to deal with the infants with COVID, and that's a little scary.
I've heard Omicron is especially tough on little kids. So obviously he's too young for a vaccine because he's 1.
Yeah.
But, but so far so good.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Like, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope you guys hope it doesn't spread any further for y'all, and wishing you all a speedy recovery. So, nothing but love. And thank you for joining us tonight with that. So at least we're giving you something to do.
Hey, it's the one thing I get to do where I don't have to be quarantined. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm quarantined.
That's fair. Are they just locking you in your storage room there? Yeah. All right. Well, hey, yeah, at least they gave you the internet connection. So, all right.
Yes, and Diablo is not being played tonight, so hopefully it'll go better.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Seth, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing well. I'm Seth Tigerson. I play Franco Turtle Tony. Folks call me Frankie. I got a bit of a chip on my shoulder, but I got my brothers here with me, and my cousin, and the Duke of Joe's, and Junie over here. So I think I'm ready to go. I had a few weeks off here. I got a lot of other work to do, but now I'm back, and I'm ready to kick some ass and take some names.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And our power couple at the table this evening.
A power couple in real life, but cousins in the game.
Does it really matter with them?
A little awkward, but might come back around later in the storyline. We shall see.
All right.
I am Nathalie Eckart. I am playing Victoria Turtle Tony, also known as Cousin Vicky. I am Vicky, Cousin Vicky to Tony and Mikey and Frankie. So I'm definitely like shiny things. I like to party. And if I don't like you, I'm going to give you a room temperature Merlot, and you're going to know about it. So, yeah, we're all here to have fun and find some gems.
That's savage. I love it.
Hi there, I'm Paul Masterson. When I'm playing my turtle, I play Anthony Turtle Tony, also known as Tony the Tool Boy or Triple T. I am a level 3 artificer. I like building all sorts of things that go boom and that heal my brothers and my cousin and my fellow adventuring parties. And hot off the press, Matt LePage is going to be joining us tonight.
Hey!
So Kassan will be with us as well.
I got 7 of you guys. Shit.
It's Casper to you. Whoa. Vicky isn't very good with names. Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not so much, and sometimes we don't know. But anyway,
you gotta use the wrong name every once in a while. That's how they know where they stand.
Exactly. So anyway, yeah, rolling with my friends from the shore and not from the shore. We're looking to make the day a better day.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome, guys. All right. In that case, do we have an ETA on Matt, or is he?
He said yes. That was a couple minutes ago. I said we were doing intros. I don't know if maybe he's trying to find the link.
Okay. Well, it's in the Facebook group, so I'm hoping so. I did tag him, I think. So, oh, shit. Our latest East Coast resident. Oh, yep. Oh, who you got there?
I'm tied up with this newest member of the family.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who you got there?
We haven't decided on a name yet.
Did you literally just steal a cat from off the streets, or what happened?
Yes, I went into someone's home and I was like, "That's a sweet cat. I'm going to take it."
Okay.
No, we rescued this guy from a place out a little bit further western Mass.
Aww.
Yeah, he was found on the streets.
Poor buddy. All right. Well, hey, glad to have glad to have you handling that. So thank you for that. Yeah. And how long? Did you just get him today?
No, we've had him for a couple days now.
Okay.
He's about 7 months old or so.
Okay.
And from what we can tell, he's kind of he might be I may not be pronounced this correctly, but a Nibelung breed.
Okay.
Which is a German cat.
Mm.
And when you bring it up, it's like the cat they use as the example looks exactly like this little guy.
All right.
Isn't that right, buddy? Isn't that right?
Oh. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, name him Ronan.
Yeah.
I like that. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, Matt, actually, since we've introduced everybody else, so now that you've introduced Ronan, we're rooting. Chat, give us some suggested cat names here. We want names for this buddy. But yes, also it's your turn to introduce yourself.
All right. Well, I'm Matt. I'm playing Kassan Jonar, remembering which campaign we're in.
Yep.
A
It's a very important distinction right now. Yeah.
quarterstaff wielding maniac who likes justice, and Pete's from the Za.
The Pete Za, indeed.
And I broke down and bought a new beard trimmer because I was getting way too lumberjacky for my tastes.
I hear that. Yeah, no, I got to get in and do a little trimming myself on this little bit of scruff. But yeah, but you're looking good, man.
Jay Spelt is suggesting the cat's name be Chad.
Yeah.
Well, Julie's other cat is named Saphira, which is after a dragon from literature. So we're kind of we're leaning towards a dragon theme on the naming conventions.
How about Feldricken?
Yeah, right.
Smaug.
I was going to say Smaug.
Yeah,
I offered Smaug. It was turned down.
Yeah.
But no, Smeaug.
Smeaug. Oh, I love that. Okay, now
Oh God, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It burns, but you
What
know.
bar?
Yeah.
All right.
What a bar.
Nate's got some good ones in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyhow, let's go on ahead and get rolling. So, yeah, most of you guys were around for the last session. Anybody want to just chat a little bit about what happened last time, or do you guys just want to dive on in?
I mean, I think it's pretty simple. We did a bunch of shopping. We sold a bunch of stuff. We
shopping episode.
Yeah. We didn't have anything really magical to buy, and then we said we need to go and take a look. We went into the Barrows. We got past the bridge that had some hornets on it. We dived into the Barrows. We killed some fire beetles, some rats of unusual size. We through the power of science and pulleys, we knocked down a wall, found a sacred area. We decided not to disturb those tombs. We cousin Mikey, he performed a ritual to extra sanctify that ground. We came out and we said we weren't going to tell nobody that there was good stuff down there in terms of stuff that hasn't been taken over by rotten evil energy. And then it was time to hightail it back to town. I think that was pretty much it, unless I'm forgetting about any things.
Junie vanished.
Oh yeah, Junie vanished. Yeah, we got in there. Junie disappeared due to connection issues, but we managed to survive.
Sorcery issues.
Sorcery issues. Yeah.
It is true. It is true.
My magic was
But her magic is strong, and she made it back this week. So, glad to have you back. And let me see. I'm just putting the finishing touches on an encounter. So give me 1 second. Now, the impression that I got when we left off last session is you guys just wanted to maximize the amount of delve time you have this episode, right? So are you guys gonna want to do the normal cold open in the early grave, or do you guys want to just start on the road?
I mean, we didn't use any healing potions last time, right? Like we were too good. We just walked on through things.
Yeah, we didn't,
we were lucky in our rolls for the encounters. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
The thing is, if we could hand wave, Greg, I got the the 3 potions for Duke, and just making some blunt bolts for Duke.
Okay,
that's the only thing that
I
think.
Go on ahead and mark the cost of that off your sheets. How about that?
I did. Yeah. So you got 3. Yeah. So we still got a nice healthy bill of credit.
150. Yeah, 151 off the bill of credit.
Well, with the 10% discount, so 135.
Yeah, 135. That's fine.
Because I got his nice glowing light sign for him. Yeah. And then I just bought a block and tackle in case we got to do some more renovating. But yeah. And then for the 2 gold per for the bolts, does that come out of gold we have on hand, or is that off of the tab as well?
I mean, if you're buying the raw materials to do the modifications, then yeah, take that off the tab.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much does that cost to build him some blunted bolts?
I mean, it's just double the normal cost for regular bolts. So you get 20 for I want to say 20 is 1 gold. 20 bolts, 5E. Thankfully, my 20 bolts is 1 gold. Same thing with 20 arrows. Yep. Right. So 2 gold.
So Duke, just put 20 blunted bolts in there in case we run into any boneheads that we need to smash upside the noggins.
Will do.
Yep. Awesome. Very, very cool. Okay. Let me see here.
Did I know we know the way. Did we want a guide at all to hold the donkeys, or we go without donkeys, or what are we thinking?
Let's hire the guide. It's better than coming back to dead donkeys.
Yeah.
I mean, because if we're gonna come back to dead donkeys, we may as well come back to dead donkeys and a dead guide, right? Oh wait.
What? All right. I mean, I like the opportunity to randomly murder more NPCs. I'm good with this.
1 sec.
So this is a pretty simple combo.
Oh no. That's no. You know. I have watched all of those.
Yes.
And I will be on the lookout for all of that fuckery tonight. So if you're gonna oh no. Are you
what is this game?
The most broken combo. Oh, I will kill you all. All right. You know what? How about
I don't know what you're talking about, but given Greg's reaction, please send me that link.
I'll take a look at this later.
It's in the private chat. No, you guys are not. You guys in particular are not allowed to watch D&D shorts. That is a YouTube channel that you are all banned from.
Is this talking about the bag of holding bombs? Is that what he's
Oh, is that the bag of holding? Yeah, that with the arrow. Oh no, I hate that.
But you would need. I mean, artificers. First of all, I didn't take that magic item, so I can't do that. And second of all, you can only create one of the things. You'd have to have another bag of holding, or have 2 artificers for the. And it also says a DM can basically be like no.
Yeah, I mean there is the power of no, which I'm grateful for. But you know, I actually, the funny thing is that I have watched that channel for many plot ideas as I start layering in the actual plot lines that are happening in Barrowmaze. Like, so there's going to be some very interesting combinations that you all might be observing occurring in front of you here. I got Vicky, I got June, I got Mike. I'm missing Frankie. Okay, I'm missing Frankie. I can't be missing Frankie here. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's over here. I got him with his hat. You know where you got to know where he is with the hat. So I'm just making sure you guys have your tokens all preloaded. Who do you? Stenwick is available.
Yeah, I think we prefer Stenwick right over Lux.
Yeah, I mean Lux was nice, but Stenwick nice. Works. All right. And let me see.
Good people.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this somehow, but there's part of me that does want to share the video in question here, just so everybody can enjoy it. Because it is, yeah. Oh no, it's a full 8 minutes. I can't do that. I'm not going to take up 8 minutes for this.
Don't share it on the stream. Just share it as like a part of the link. Like check it out later.
Well, no, the links. Oh yeah, I will definitely share that in the chat. So, yeah, let's do that. Okay, here's the YouTube link. I'm all upset about in the chat, so everybody understands context. Cool. You're welcome. Yeah, not cool with that fuckery. All right, and then I have to just put on the piece de resistance. So, yeah. So you guys have gotten Duke all set up. You guys have hired your. Are you taking the mules this time around? Because I know that's something that's kind of become a thing for y'all.
Yeah. I guess the question is, do we want to buy mules, or should we just keep renting mules?
We've been renting these whole time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should buy mules. Like that's like a thing. We can own our own.
I guess my question then would be like, how do you want to deal with the feeding and boarding of said mules and the ongoing cost of that? But we could deal with that.
Yeah, that's the whole other thing. Maybe I guess the question.
Yeah,
that's it. Maybe we just keep renting them for now. We figure that out until we.
Yeah, that's a good. The logistics of that is like a good topic of conversation for walking and all that.
Why buy the mule when the ass is free?
Hey.
No, you gotta pay for
you gotta watch that around the ladies.
You gotta pay for the donkeys too.
Lady, singular.
No, the ladies.
No,
like,
ladies.
Yeah,
All right.
and Julie's, they can't hear Morse language like that.
Okay.
They are allowed to emit, but they are not allowed to be engaged with our crudity. You know, that they want to, then that's their own thing. But like, don't shove it in their face. Them's the rules.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Vicky could out-crude all you guys if she really wanted to. You know.
Oh, I forgot to.
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot.
If we force it upon her, then we are, as they say, douchebags.
Wait,
Yes.
Frankie, you said I'm not supposed to fix no food with the crudité.
Yeah.
No.
You don't like
That's
that.
good. I forgot to add one thing to the recap of the greatest moment of Frankie having his heart to heart. It seemed like there was some eyes being made between the shopkeeper and members of the party, and Frankie had to remind them that the anatomy of a turtle is half as long as a turtle is tall, and just warning him.
The very personal anatomy, yes.
It's fair warning. You gotta know.
Yeah. Well, all right.
Don't bite out more than you can chew, and in more ways than one.
Well, you know, you wouldn't want anything bitten off down there anyway. So, okay. Moving on with the session. Yeah, so it's morning. You've had your Barrowmaze, your Delver's Delight breakfast, brunch, whatever we want to call it. And you have set out. You have Stenwick and 2 mules with you. Stenwick is prepared to navigate, but Tony, you've been feeling like you might know what you're doing a little bit more when it comes to this stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm like, hey, Stenwick, if you wouldn't mind, like, letting me kind of guide, but if you see me going the wrong way, you know, I still consider myself in training. You're the professional, but yeah.
Well, I don't want you putting me out of a job here, friend. But if you wish to take the lead this morning, who am I to stop you? You are, after all, the one with the gold. So.
Oh, I'm not trying, but we always want to. We like you. We know you don't like to go down in there. We want you to be, like part of our traveling group if that's amenable to you. So, but it's always good to, we understand that if we got trapped down there, you got to go back, and the last thing we want is to not know how to get back. So it's always good to have options.
Yeah, try and keep you safe. Here's the thing. Mama Tony used to sit us down in a lovely garden. She had all kinds of plants there, flowers, olives. And what she would say to us is, if you are here, you are family.
Well,
so if you are here with us right now, you are family. We take care of family, you see?
Hey, Stenwick, have you gotten yourself a shield yet? We were telling you last, you got to get a shield. You got, just for precautions.
Well, I did not have one. I thought you didn't you come back with one just the other day from one of your adventures? Do you still have that one? I could use it.
We sold it because we couldn't find you. We heard you were off on another job.
Well, I mean, I do that. I do have to keep eating, so that is one of those things I'm told I have to do on the regular, and have a nice, comfortable place to sleep, and other creature comforts necessary for meeting out a meager existence in this cold, cruel world.
All right, guys, we'll keep an eye out for a shield for Stenwick, and keep an eye. Look at his build. If we see anything good, like some light stuff, maybe some light armor or something, just keep an eye out.
No, I'm not going. You're not going to turn me into a delver, my friend. But the more protection I can pack, the better. I don't want to begrudge you that.
No, we just want you to protect the mules.
Yeah,
that I can do.
We want to avoid you getting Stenwiggity whacked.
Yes.
That's horrifyingly clever, and I appreciate the sentiment, my friend Frankie. Now, Paulie, give me a survival check. Yeah, give me a survival check. All right.
It's not strong.
So you start heading out northbound, and Stenwick's like, and he kind of gives you like a.
See, this is why I told you. This is why we got you here.
Duke, on the other hand, has just kind of stopped and is like also going down this way, you know. So,
and just to remind you, as a ranger, we can't get lost.
Yeah, it was a test, clearly, right? Like totally, you know where you're going, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not good at tests.
We know, Miggy. We know. It's okay. It's okay. We got other people to take the tests. You just execute on things, okay?
All right.
With a lot of guidance.
Yep. So with that, you guys start heading southbound, and you know today it's foggier than usual as you're heading out, which might explain why everything was a little trickier just getting out the gate here. That, you know, even though the fog was particularly thick in that moment, and even the well at the center of town was obfuscated briefly. Very easy to get turned around. But now that you're heading generally in the correct direction, the party starts moving its way southbound. And yeah, it's a cold day with the chill kind of like clinging to your extremities. My amphibian friends, you guys feel kind of right at home. I mean, it's cold and humid, very much like the bodies of water that you were hatched in and grew up in. You know, and as you proceed south, it smells even more and more like a New York sewer. So you know, it works out perfectly. You're right at home.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah,
gorgeous.
The warm-blooded members of the group, you guys can't seem to shake the chill of just that humidity kind of permeates the cracks in your armor and like gets into your clothes, and suddenly it's just like, ooh, it's tough to stay warm. So the more you're moving around, the more you're feeling like, okay, we can try and mitigate this by keep moving forward. But yeah, it is a chilly, miserable day with a decent chance of rain, perhaps. But yeah, moving forward. Anthony, give me another survival check. And Nate, if you wish to assist, if the Duke would like to assist on that, you can help with the help action. Hey! Not only do you get a advantage on the roll, but you also wind up with a max score. So I won't make you re-roll. Don't even have to roll the second die on the advantage. You start proceeding southbound, and now Anthony, you're confident in your directions at this point, and you're feeling very, very good about things. As a matter of fact, after about an hour's worth of walking, you have reached the familiar built-up pathways that of soft, marshy land with swamp water on either side of you. Give me 1 second here as I have my bag of normal DM dice, and I also have... Man, it really does not want to roll well. Okay, I also have a couple of trick dice now in my bag with that are blessing dice and curse dice. The blessing dice have 2 20s instead of a 20 and a 1, and the curse dice have 2 1s instead of a 20 and a 1. So I'm making sure that I'm rolling the right ones as I do this. But yeah, as you are proceeding through the swamp, there doesn't seem to be any warmth coming. But as you reach the area that was known as the Wasp Bridge, give me a round of perception checks real quick.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just too intoxicated by the smell of mildew and sulfur that feels so homely.
Actually, honestly, even you see the fact that there seems to be a pack of crocodiles that have come into this and taken over this body of water.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not these things. Ugh.
And now we got Anton back. Okay, cool. Yep, right now they seem to be pretty docile, but you guys notice that there's probably about half a dozen of them between the on either, split up almost evenly between the around the bridge.
I look at Miggy. I'm like, hey, we could do our old trick with throwing voices, etc. Try and draw them towards stuff they like eating.
I mean, I guess, but these are crocodiles. They're crocodiles.
I think you're supposed to run really fast and jump on them before they open their mouths.
Yeah, you could try that.
All you, Duke. All you. Let me know how that goes, buddy.
I'll tell you what. When you're done, I'll ride one. You make it out of it, and I'll ride one afterwards.
Friends, I don't believe that the mules would be safe to try and swim them in this, and if this bridge is in such poor repair, I have concerns about getting across safely. You did say it was my job to make sure that the mules are safe, so I'm voicing concerns about the safety of the mules right now.
Yeah. All right. So I guess, if we can't trick them away, and we got to go slowly across, I guess it looks like we got to. It's time to make some crocodile jerky. Unless anyone else got an idea.
I think we pick them off. We got lots of good archers, so I say we pick them off, and then Frankie, Kassan, and I can pick up any of the ones who try and come for us if they don't run away.
Hey, speaking of archery, I got a new trick up my sleeve I can show you guys on crocodiles. Be a great example.
Right.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Show and tell.
I'm gonna try something stupid.
I like stupid. All right, I'm here for it.
All right. While we are having this discussion, I'm gonna run out here. Let's see. Oh, hold on. First, gotta get here, and then I'm gonna go my speed, which is 30 feet. I'm gonna go make a bunch of noise and splash in the water, and I'm gonna go to shell.
Okay. So you're gonna literally just run out into the middle of the map, make a bunch of noise, and you're gonna try and draw some attention here. Okay.
Yep, and I'm going right into my shell.
And you're going right into your shell. Okay.
What's the AC on these bad boys?
What is the AC? Well, first off, Nate, you should have vision again.
Oh, I got it now.
And second, let me launch the encounter. The AC on these guys is 12. So not terribly hard to hit.
All right. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Well, I guess my question is okay, so yeah. So you do that. Let me see.
This question is
you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Roll for initiative.
All right.
Yep. Read them off as you give them to me. Frankie, what you got?
3.
Got it. All right. Tony?
My roll strong.
Tony's got 16.
16. Miggy's got 16. Kassan.
18 for Kassan.
18. Vicky.
Vicky's got 9.
9 and Junie.
20.
20. All right.
And I got a 22.
And Duke got a 22. Oh, wait. Duke is not in this. Hold on. Let me fix that.
And this guy's got a 0 because he's sleeping.
All right. Hold on 1 second. I just need to edit this encounter real fast to make sure Duke is included. I always want to make sure that my my party feels included and valued, Very important.
You got Kassan, right? Yeah, he's got a high one, too.
Secrets to Barrowmaze. There we go. Got all 7 of you. Great. Cool. We're going to save that. And we're going to run it. Okay. I'm sorry. I just need everybody's initiative one more time. Tony, what'd you get?
All right. Yeah, my initiative is scrolling. Where was it? I did 16.
Got it. Oh, why is this being weird all of a sudden? Come on.
Do you want me to read them all off to you, or?
Give me 1 second. This is, I love the encounter builder most of the time in D&D Beyond, and sometimes it likes to mess with me. So got it. Is there a way I can update though?
Yeah, you can click. We can have us reroll our initiatives by we click on our guy.
Oh no,
initiative, and it should autofill, right?
Well, let me try this real quick. Tony, what was yours again, Tony? I'm sorry.
16.
16. There we go. Okay, Kassan.
18.
18 for Kassan. Duke.
22.
2 for Duke. Frankie.
3.
3. That's right. Junie.
20.
20. Mikey got a 16, and Vicky got an 18.
A 9.
9. That's right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, an 18. Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, the crocodiles, intrigued by the ballsiness and brassiness of the turtle that has suddenly put itself into lunch meat range, the crocodiles seem to start heading towards his direction. Duke, it is your action to start.
How many do I see in front of me there?
You see
3
6.
of them or 2?
You see, there are 6 on the map currently.
All right. I will, since they're not heading towards me, I'm going to take one of my things of lamp oil and pour it on the water in front of me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to prepare to light it on fire if anything gets close to me.
All right. That sounds good. That is good to know. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. All right, so you are readying an action to do that.
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you have water. You have poured a flask of oil into the water, and you are readying an action to light it if anything heads in your direction. All right, I have that, and I understand what you're doing. We're now going to June.
Okay. So I'm. Okay, so all the crocs are these guys that you can see here, right? These illustrated guys.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, you can see those, and I mean there are multiples on the map right now. So.
Okay.
All the ones that are visible are currently visible on the map.
Okay. I'm going to move over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot a firebolt at this big mama jamma right now.
Okay. Cool. All right. He that one is in particular. That one you can actually see him just like submerged in the water.
Okay.
So he is close to the surface, but submerged. 21 hits. He's only going to take half damage though because of the fact that he is underwater. But the force of the bolt will do 1 point of damage.
Well, it got his attention.
Yeah. Oh, you certainly did. So we're going to go 18. He's got an AC of 12.
Move back.
Yep. And okay. So that is Junie. Kassan.
All right, Kassan is going to move down here to June's side, and he's going to twirl his quarterstaff, take an aim at this chunky one here, and unleash a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Now that is force damage, not elemental damage.
Correct.
That's a hit.
Okay, 17 is going to hit, and that's going to do 10 damage. Now, it's also going to send that guy flying 10 feet away from me.
All right. So he actually winds up...
does he slam into that other guy?
He does.
Yeah. Does that give me a D6?
Well, I'm going to say that because of the water and the drag and everything else, it's not just like... It's not a normal impact. The water actually shoves the other guy back 5 feet. So,
okay.
All right. Tony, which one are you aiming at?
Did that... Oh, yeah. How many hit points do they have?
They have 19.
19. Okay.
So
folks who are just real quick, folks who are just joining us, yes, I do give out the AC and the HP in advance, as well as key saves when necessary. This is a tradition of the West Marches games, basically to try and make it more of an even playing field and make it more neutral. It's not DM versus players. I'm more of a neutral arbiter of what happens. So yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Yep.
Yeah. So this big jabroni that we're all piling on, that we're saying, hey, we're gonna make an example of this guy. These guys all need to skedaddle if they don't want to, be turned in the shoes. So I'm shooting that guy. Is who I shot for that 6 piercing.
Okay, so you sink an arrow into him. Also, still submerged, so I'm gonna say, shooting a bolt into water.
You say he's close to. Is there more that's visible?
Can you shoot a crossbow underwater?
I mean, I know the actual physics answer of that.
Anton, what's the? I'm just curious. What is the actual?
So it's you get progressive resistance as it goes, depending how far. I would for every I would say for every meter it's below, I would have the damage.
All right. Well, he's pretty much close to the top, so I'm gonna say that he takes some of that. Yeah, basically between. I'm going to say that he's at 1 hit point right now after that and Tiny Tony's 4th strike.
So before or after Tiny Tony's 4th strike? So does my little gangster Tony, who seems to have a much higher body count than I do.
Yeah.
Does that finish? He's at 1 after that.
Yes, correct. So after your little after your little automaton, your homunculus in a black suit, black pinstriped suit and white tie and fedora comes up and just goes pow pow pow. He hits him for an additional 3 force damage, and that crocodile is looking really really rough right now.
All right, then I'm just gonna move back a little bit. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna move back. All right, Mikey.
I'm gonna hold my action in case I need to run up and heal Frankie. So I'm gonna move close. I'm gonna move closer to here and hold my action in case I gotta heal Frankie.
Okay. Alrighty. In that case, so if Frankie takes damage, you're ready. You've got a cure.
Yeah, I'm gonna surge forward the 10 feet and cast cure wounds. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, bad guys. This guy is like, what the fuck? He's just, he's rolled over and he's, spinning in the water and shakes his head. Now he's mad. Now he's flipping mad. So, these guys have a swim speed of 30 feet. So, with surprising alacrity, they start heading towards the first set of legs they see in the water. Kassan, I think you have a ready to action that's going to wind up going off, yeah?
My Polearm Mastery sets off an attack when he gets in range.
Okay.
So my question to you, so I'll take that. Is that an attack action as my reaction, or is it just a reaction that is an attack?
I mean, it's
the reason being is Polearm Master, when I take the attack action with a quarterstaff, I get that follow-up hit with the butt end of it.
You only get the one attack right now. This is just a reaction because that is, part of the feat, right? Yeah.
All right, 7.
That's just an Eldritch Blast attack. Is that the?
Oh, I clicked. You know what? Roll 20 is placing my roll thing in weird spots.
Oh,
let me try this again.
All right.
Was that a quarterstaff?
There we
go. Well, my big concern was the what was the attack bonus, and I'm gonna go with the first roll. So, yeah, you're gonna swing at it and just hit water, but he's gonna pop up in front of you, and suddenly you have a big toothy maw in your face, with a bite action coming at you. 17 to hit. Negative. All right. So he tries to wrap his gigantic crocodile jaws around your
His bite isn't bigger than my shield.
Well, he definitely tries to clamp down onto it. And you can actually feel the shield bending a little bit as like his big toothy maw just clamps onto it. You can hear metal starting to rend. It's a little concerning, but ultimately he kind of pulls off. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You have taken your reaction. You do not have another one. June, another gator swims up, or a crocodile swims up, and clamps down on you. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. You did take shield as a reaction. Is shield going to help you?
I think so.
Is your base AC without shield 13 or higher?
Yes.
Okay, then if you pop shield right now, it'll be a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you pop your shield, and just as it looks like that this beast is about to clamp onto your leg and pull you under, a magical force pries its jaws open and kick it back, and its head snaps back and kind of shakes its head to try and clear itself. We're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I need a
30.
spell of tastes gross.
Yeah, right. Prestidigitation might be able to do that. Frankie, you've got someone who's interested in getting to meet you better. And I really doubt that this is going to actually do anything, but it's going to try and clamp onto you. With a 15, it's not going to pierce your shell. Right? Because your AC is like freaking ridiculous right now. Seth?
Sorry? No.
Yeah,
no.
Okay. 15's not gonna breach a no.
It's my AC is 23 right now.
Yeah, I had a feeling. No worries. Well, coming out from under the swimming out from under the dock here are two more. And 4. And he's gonna... Yeah. Now, they don't have pack tactics or anything like that, but these guys are hungry today. And we're gonna have one... Yeah, we're gonna have one swim up here to Duke. And actually, he's gonna stop right there. And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems to be interested in what's going on over here. All right.
Good thing these aren't hippos, right?
Yeah, right. Seriously. Okay. So you got 3 more bite attacks coming at you. Let's see if anybody crits. 1, 2, 3. That's a botch, a 9, and a 12. Ain't none of that getting through you.
I don't even know why I got into my shell.
Yeah,
Would
right.
have hit me without that.
And Dookie, Mr. Duke, you do have one that has popped up next to you, and an 8 is not... Why am I rolling like shit all of a sudden? This sucks. All right. So with that, all of my...
I'm more nervous this means next round.
Let's see. That is it for my bad guys. Vicky, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna jump up, run right over here, and with my longbow, I'm going to attack. Are they all this? Are they all? Do they all have the same hit points, even though they're different sizes?
Yes, they are basically identical. I just threw out different tokens just to variety up a little bit, but they all have 19 HP except for the one that has already been damaged considerably right here, and AC of 12.
Copy that. Then for now, I will go after that feller with my infused longbow, thanks to Cousin Tony.
Okay, 23 hits. And you're going after the one in front of Kassan, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Oh, no.
No, sorry, not the one after Kassan. The one that's going after Frankie.
The one to the south of Frankie.
Gotcha, right here.
Yes, that one. I don't know why my clicker thing ain't.
It's okay.
One.
What do I get for assuming? Okay, 6 piercing damage. With a satisfying wet thunk, you sink an arrow into the gator's back, or the crocodile's back, and it gives a loud hiss of pain. All right.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay, Frankie, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna make a big loud fuss on the inside of my shell. I'm not gonna come out just yet. But I will. Nope, I can ready my bonus action. If they start to fall away and they aren't paying attention to me anymore, then I'm gonna come out of my shell. That's the thing already.
Okay, sounds good. So you're gonna stay playing bait for a minute.
Yeah, just making a bunch of noise on the inside of my shell. Ah!
Give me a performance check. Let's see how well you hold aggro. Not very well. All right.
Beautiful.
Okay, so now it is Duke's turn, and Duke, I overlooked your ready to action. So you know what? Go on ahead and pop off your ready to action, and then take your turn.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you.
Yep.
Well, the first thing I do my ready action is to light that fire right in front of me.
Got it. All right. So you're pulling out a torch. You're lighting, or how are you going about lighting it?
The tinderbox. Just I don't need a torch or anything. I just need to sparks on oil.
Sparks on oil. All right. We now have a conflagration right here, occupying this 5-foot square.
Yes.
Yep. And my guy, I'm going to have my guy do a dex save to see if he can avoid. Yeah, he's going to avoid it for now. But as they try to get closer to you, they're going to have to deal with being next to this heat for the moment, and that might cause them some problems. Cool. What would you like to do now, sir?
I would like to 5-foot step backwards, and then I'm going to shoot that one closest to me.
Okay. Sounds good.
With the big heavy one, and so I have to roll this.
That's a hit. 5 points of damage with a satisfying kathunk. Yep. One of them definitely takes.
Yeah, the one right there.
Yep. Let me see. 5 damage. All right. Yeah. So yeah, the one that next to the fire. Yep. Absolutely. Gotcha. All right. And is there anything else you want to do? I mean, I think that's pretty much it for you, because unless you want to move further.
You know what? I have a item that I use as a bonus action, so I'd like to plant a gigantic flag right in front of me.
Okay. And as are you going to activate it?
Yes.
All right. Go on ahead and describe the visual of that, just for everybody else here, because I really want them to understand the glory that is unfurling in front of them.
Well, unfurling is a good word to use, because a large flag with, I'll just put random designs. It won't be an American flag. It's be, bars and colors and all sorts of things, appears and slowly waves right in front of me. I don't think, did we say it had music?
Yes, music and spray, like good fighting music, and fireworks.
Oh, nice. And fireworks too.
And fireworks.
So you go off right there.
Yep. Now, that's all illusory, so it's not going to actually do any sort of damage, but it definitely garners some attention as you plant this flag in front of you and kind of go, come at me, bitches. Yeah. Alrighty. So that is it for Duke. June, you're up.
Okay. So this little guy is the one over here biting me, right?
Yep. Right here.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Ice Knife on him.
Okay.
So,
when that explodes, is that going to hit you too, Junie?
Well, it's a 5-foot range. So it should stay in his little square.
No, it's a 5-foot radius from there, so it's going to actually hit the 8 squares surrounding that square.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste my sorcery points yet. Okay. So I'm going to cast Ice Knife I'm actually going to cast Ice Knife here.
Okay.
I know it's not going to get the one after me, but hopefully it gets that other guy. And he has to...
The back end is currently submerged in the water, even though the front end is up facing Kassan at the moment. So, you know, it's gonna be very difficult to hit a partially submerged creature.
Well, he has to make a dex save of 13.
Okay. Let's see how well I do. Yeah. Yep. The ice knife, actually, you chuck it into the water, and it kind of glances off the water and like kind of winds up floating next to him. Now, granted, this is a grenade effect, so he's in for a surprise in just a minute. But the initial attack is ineffective.
Okay, well, hold on. When I do this, okay, so it's 13 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So the dex save is actually for the explosion.
Okay.
Does it get hit by 13?
13 hits, yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Okay, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna. So you. Yes.
So so the 13 is to hit, and then he takes his damage, and then on his save fail, it's the cold damage. So he would take.
He actually succeeded the save, so he's going to take
half.
No, it's not saving for half; it's saving for none.
Okay, so he takes 10 piercing.
But he's going to take 10 piercing, and that's that's enough to finish him off.
Yes.
So yeah, it's actually kind of a moot point at this point.
Ice knife.
Ice knife claims its first victim this game. Huzzah! Oh, did I put him on the GM layer? I totally put him on the. What the hell did I just do? I can't select him. Okay, and put him on. Nope. Where did that? Oh, I put him on the map, didn't I? Yep, totally did. And allow me to get back. Got a level roll 20. But this guy is now deceased. So that is one down. Kassan, you are up. Tony, you are on deck.
So the one that died is the one that's right in front of me?
Correct.
Okay. In that case, I will turn my attention to the one to the south.
Okay.
And I will take a whack with my trusty quarterstaff.
Miss.
For a 7 again. All right. Awesome.
All right. And do you want to take your polearm mastery?
Oh, yeah. I don't have to connect. I just have to attack with it, right?
Let me double check that. But
check, yeah.
Polearm.
Yeah, because I took an attack action. Doesn't say I have to hit.
Yep.
So I can do the butt end.
All right, butt end. Let's see what happens here.
There we go. That's a little
22
better.
hits. Yep.
5 damage.
5 damage. Yeah, you crack. You hear like the thick wood slap against the scaly reptilian skin, and it kind of grunts and in surprise, and it's like, and you see it turn like one of its eyes to you. Yeah, I think you got its attention. Tony, you're up. Oh, do you want to move?
No, I'll stay put. Hopefully, it'll come after me instead of June.
Okay, and Mikey, you are on deck. Tony, you're up.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So the two acid splash. You're casting acid splash on these two jabronis south of Frankie.
Okay.
Dex save of 13.
And you are. Is Frankie going to get caught in that? I'm just checking that right now. Hurl a bubble of acid.
Negative. It's two enemies within 5 feet of each other. Yeah.
This is why you punish me for having enemies close together. Yep.
Even if I wanted to.
They both fail.
Yeah. A critical failure. Does that mean it takes extra damage?
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? All right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Going to and 5 acid on each of them. Okay. So they start snap, crackle, and popping like a bowl of Rice Krispies right here. Both of them. They start violently shaking, trying to get the acid off of them as they are very surprised. And little Tony, Tiny Tony.
Tiny Tony maxes out. My little gangster. The closer one that we've been trying to.
You're like, say hello to my little friend, and your little friend's like, ah.
He's like, hey, you get away from my cousin.
Hey, you get away from my cousin, you son of a bitch. Yeah, we're just going right after him. All right. Cool. So yes, you zap that one, and he is suddenly like no longer interested in being a part of this. Somebody's giving me some echo here. All right. And Paul, did you have anything else you wanted to do?
Not this round. Thank you.
Okay. Mikey, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna say, Junie, you ain't got no shell, and smash the thing with my flail.
Okay. Give me an attack roll. That's a hit. 7 bludgeoning. Yep, you cracked that one good. And it again, it grunts and kind of like looks around in surprise. With this, it is now the bad guys. That one is dead. That one is wounded. We're going to go 1. And we're going to go... Okay. So these two are actually going to... Well, let's resolve everything going on with Frankie real quick. We got 2 with advantage and 2 without. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 22 crack you?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. All right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they latch on real good.
Why would anyone ever use this ability? Why? It's right here.
People were like, "Oh, the turtles, it's stupid. No one ever use this."
These guys with the burning acid actually roll off into the water and submerge themselves. So we're gonna have these guys just peace out for a minute. This guy next to the fire. Apparently, I can pick apart the animation here. Don't want to do that though. I don't want to ruin anybody's fine artwork. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So these guys, I need to get a better one where it doesn't look like he's, like well, kind of works with the weeds. Duke, you have gators or crocodiles on either side of you taking bites.
Scared them off, man.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you managed to actually like take the flag and kind of fend them off with your stick for the moment. And my poor guy here, who is surrounded by bad guys, in his mind. 1d6. We're gonna go 1d3. We're gonna go. Mikey is 1. Kassan is 3. Junie, you're a 2. He's gonna and actually that makes sense because Mikey's the last one he hit. He's gonna try and smack at Mikey. He snaps at you, and then he's gonna try and
I'm gonna hit him.
There's 3 attacks of opportunity right there. Go for it.
And shockingly, that gator, that crocodile, did not crit on Miggy.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm highly disappointed. Actually,
I'm surprised.
Yeah, Mike.
How much did you say I was taking?
You didn't actually get hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Attack of opportunity, Junie.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity, or you get an opportunity attack on this one because he's withdrawing or trying to withdraw. He took a bite, and now he's trying to leave.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, how submerged is he right now?
I mean, he's still up for the moment, but quickly, you have a reaction to take a shot at him.
Okay.
Tony, you do too if you want. All right, that's gonna miss.
Aww.
And Kassan? Not Tony. Kassan, pardon me. Matt, do you want to?
We still got this one.
Yeah, he's actually he is provoked an attack of opportunity or opportunity attack.
Excellent. Let's take it.
Oh yeah.
23.
Yep.
Coming in.
Yep.
7 damage.
Yep,
Why is it? Oh my god! Hold on. No, that was Eldritch Blast because roll 20 is being weird.
You know what? It's okay. I'm gonna. He had 1 hit point left. So
all right.
Yep. So that's handled. You guys want to? If we want to have turtles walking around with gator skin shoes, I mean, you can make that happen. Or crocodile skin shoes here. Don't call PETA on us, you know. All right. So that's it for the Crocs. Vicky, you're up, and Frankie, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna change my focus and go for the big one. I don't know if my it's clicking.
One to the Salva Duke there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, that is a hit. Woo! And you thunk one into the back of its neck, and it roars with agony.
Nice. All right. And then I'm going to actually. I'm good to stay here.
Okay. Cool. Frankie, you did have two of them depart. You still have two next to you, but they are.
All right. I'm going to emerge from my shell as a bonus action. I'm going to pick up this one as my action. I'm going to grapple this sucker.
Okay. Give me an opposed strength check, please.
Sure. Strength save, not a strength check. Oh, I'm sorry. You mean an athletics check for my...
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 19.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a 21.
Yeah,
So,
man, not happening for me.
He's a slippery bastard, and he actually slips into the water, further back into the water as you try to get a hold of him.
And it got away from me? Did it leave for that space? No. I was like, am I taking a thing here?
You're not taking an AOO. You're not getting
not that good. All right. Let's see, do I got anything else?
You try to wrestle the gator, and the gator is not. The gator has it's submerged in the water, so trying to jump on its back is going to be difficult. You know.
I think then all I got left is some movement. One thing I was trying to figure out is whether or not when I emerge from my shell that I am immediately prone, because I was prone when I went into the shell. But I didn't finish doing the research on that until it came up on my turn. So,
I mean, technically, I would say that you are prone. Yeah.
All right. So well, then I only got 15 feet of movement at max. So I'll just use the rest of my turn to scream and shout and get more crocs on my direction.
Okay.
So another performance.
All right. Yeah, give me a performance check. All right, you're starting to get some attention going again. You call somebody's mother a handbag, and that seems to get to garner some aggro. Duke, you're up, and you are on deck.
All right. I'm going to 5-foot step out here, so I'm not flanked.
Okay. You are not leaving the threatened range, though, so you are not provoking an attack.
Actually, I would leave one, so you know what? I guess I have to stay right there until I kill it. All right, the one on top, which I've already hit, I will shoot again.
Mm-hmm. All right. Not gonna hit. Yeah, it as you aim, it snaps at you and causes your crossbow to kick back, and the bolt sails over its back and thunks into a tree log right behind you. Or behind it, rather.
I guess then for my bonus action, I'll use my hand crossbow and try to shoot it again.
All right. That hit. All right.
For 5 more damage.
Okay. Yeah, you sink one right into its muzzle. It's just sticks right in its face, and it is not happy with you. It is very, very, very angry at this point. June, you are up. Kassan, you are on deck.
Okay, so this croc right here just saw the Zook.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do a little steppy step over here so I can see it. And that's 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're well within that. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
He's about 30, 35 feet away.
Cool. Nice knife.
All right, that's a crit. So it's going to be 11 to start, and then it's going to be so it's 11 damage to start, which is actually enough to finish him off. And then the ice knife explodes. I'm assuming out of Duke's range.
Yes, I aimed
Yeah, got it. So yeah, toasted, or rather frozen. Sub-zero fatality here. Love it.
That was really cool.
Yep.
Cold never bothered me anyway.
All right.
And I morphed into Elsa.
Yeah, we don't talk about ice knife. Okay. All right. Kassan, you are up. Tony, you're on deck.
Okay, so Crocs in the immediate vicinity dead. 1 on Duke, 2 on Frankie.
Correct.
All right, I can get.
Could we get an HP update on which Crocs are at what?
All right. The one up here is at 9. This guy's at full. This guy's at full. And allow me one moment to check. The 2 in the water that have seemingly disappeared. One of them is at 2 hit points, and the other one is at 14 hit points.
All right. I'm going to attack this one to my top right.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get the right weapon to roll.
To fire off this time? Yeah. I wonder if Beyond 20 updated. Yeah, that works. That's a hit.
All right. Let's get some damage. All right, 9 damage, one-handed.
Okay.
And then I am going to test the macro I just made and see if it'll do my Polar Master attack.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. Attacks with the butt end of his weapon, rolling 1, 2, 3. That's a charisma?
That did not work.
That did not work. You tried to seduce the crocodile. The crocodile feels awkward.
An effort was made. When you click that, though, you can roll it again for him.
Yeah.
The actual damage would have been 5.
All right. Well, it was an attempt. So props for trying.
We'll refine that a little bit and see where we're at.
No worries. Tony, you're up. Miguel, you're on deck.
All right, I'm casting some acid splash on those 2 jabronis north of Frankie.
Okay.
DC 13 on that dex.
Both fail.
So they both take 4 points of damage, and then the one closest to Kassan that Kassan hit in the noggin, Tiny Tony, is gonna target that guy. But looks like
and it splashes off the top of the water harmlessly. So
that'll do it for me.
Yep. All right, Miguel.
Hey, what's my movement speed in the water as a turtle?
That's an excellent question. 30 feet on ground. But I want.
I'll look it up while we are still going.
Turtles aren't natural swimmers, but you can remain. You know what? We're gonna.
Let's see, features and traits.
Turtle swim speed 10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. All right. Well, that's not gonna work. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll move to there.
Okay.
And then I will ready my action to throw my not shuriken throwing spikes.
Okay.
And in case the other 2 wounded crocs pop their heads up.
Okay. Sounds good. Alrighty. In that case, it is the bad guy's time. Let's go ahead and resolve the one on Duke first. Let's see. Yep, not gonna work. Why? Enjoy all of my rolls sucking right now, y'all, because I think it's gonna be crit hit city in a second.
It's gonna be crit hit city.
Yeah.
Destination Mikey.
Yeah. Destination Mikey's face. Yep. This guy, with a roar, pops back out of the water, angry as hell. And this one, seeing the fact that Mikey is now present, yeah, they Well, we're gonna put him.
I throw my spike.
Okay, go on ahead and roll the attack with your spike. And which one are you attacking?
The first one that popped out.
Got it. Okay, so that one right here. So he, you sink your spike into its flank as it comes out of the water, kind of hits it in the neck, and it snaps its head away, like, you know. But it is now. And Frankie, you're still in your shell, yes?
No, I emerged.
Okay. Cool. What is your AC then?
It's 19.
Son of a bitch.
That's why I came out.
You know, I just can't enjoy it. Enjoy it. This is, and then Mikey, you got one on you. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
He didn't crit my face off.
Yay! Did not crit your face off. Yay
Shock
for that.
of all shocks.
Yep. All right, Vicky, you're up.
All right. Going for the one that is just south of Miggy. Come on. I think that'll hit.
That'll hit. One south of Miggy. Yep. And actually, yes, with that, as he pops out of the water and snaps it at Miggy, he opens his mouth, and with just precise aim, you sink the arrow into its mouth, out through the top of its head, right behind its eyes. So it's poor, you know, just like it. You see the eyes kind of glaze over as it rolls over and floats, you know, like floats belly up in the water.
And then I say, Miggy, you focus on them. That one, dibs on boots. So that I'm gonna end up taking that croc.
All right, Frankie, you're up. Duke, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna pick up this big one this time.
All right, you can try the big one. If at first you don't succeed.
Worked out so good last time.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
All
man,
right.
it would help if I got any good rolls. Hey,
you
it
got
still
a good
worked.
roll. All right, that works.
All right, cool. Oh no, but see,
is
that's my action to be able to get a hold of them. So they are grappled. Cool.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you
That's
grappled
not
it.
useful at all.
Well,
I
actually,
think that one's at like 9 hit points.
Yeah.
So I was gonna go and take him and then hit another one with him, but then I realized I only have one attack because I'm level 2, and anything else I've ever done this with, I'm not level 2.
Well, you know what? If let me tell you this: if you can maintain your grapple, then you will be able to, you know, beat a crocodile with another crocodile next round. Okay.
I will have a wonderful time doing it.
Will it be a crocodile rock?
Yeah, you're gonna. Oh no. Cool. All right, Tony falls into a vat of piranhas that just appeared out of nowhere. Duke, you're up.
Well, I guess I'm going to shoot this guy in front of me.
All right. That's a hit. Holy shit. Yeah, you it comes up slithering at you, snapping, and you just wait for the jaws to close again.
With the fire on one side and the flag on the other, I scream, shoot it in the face.
Yep, you shoot it in the face, and yep, just gone, toast, dead, zipped out, zeroed out. Yep. Cool. Would you like to move, sir?
Actually, I'll move a little closer to this action, maybe right there.
Okay. Cool. Sounds good. At this point, your fire is actually starting to go out too, by the way. So the it is starting to tone down a touch.
I'm gonna get cold again.
Yep. All right, Junie, you're up. Kassan, you're on deck.
All right. I'm gonna take aim for the croc on the boardwalk there.
Okay. Croc on the boardwalk. Croc
that
by
one's
the sea.
Isn't that one being currently in the arms of Frankie?
No, Frankie took the one in the north.
Ah.
Yep.
Wait, this north?
This one is the one that you're grappled at. Yes,
I was going after this guy. The big.
Great. Cool. Even better. So, Junie, yeah, the one south is the one that is grappled currently.
Well, I hit him with a firebolt.
All right.
Just
sounds
pop
good.
him with a little firebolt in the butt.
Yep. Yeah, you pull him. You've pulled him out of the water just enough, and now he's got like a zoit of fire in its back.
The barley took us.
Yeah, right in the
Real
tuchus.
hot foot.
Yep. I need a good grappling icon, man. Damn. All right, we're gonna call this grappled. I don't know. That'll work. All right, so he takes 2 points of fire damage out of the water. So
That looks like a brutesonly.com grapple icon to me.
only brutes. Yes, indeed. That is that. I will get that website built eventually. I just have to finish getting Secrets of the Barrowmaze ready, but it is so close.
Brutes Only is the dating site.
That is very important.
Bruteonly.com.
Okay, Kassan, you're up. Tony, you're on deck after you get out of the Vat of Piranhas.
All right, so this guy that's grappled, does that give me advantage if I attack him?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to pass up advantage. I'm going to go after that one.
All right. That's it.
Smart move. Okay. Five damage.
All right.
And then
Still going. But
follow
now
up,
you crack him in the head, and it looks like he's kind of like, seeing stars. If crocodiles can see. Yep. And roll that damage.
Hey, a corpse does as much damage to his friends as not a corpse.
Yep. And that it is now dead, but it is now an object. So now you get to have fun with an improvised weapon here.
All right. I know it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does the damage I want it to do.
All right. Let's see. Dex. Fail and fail. All right, and the force strike unfortunately does not hit, but these guys both take additional acid damage.
You take 6 points. Yeah.
Yep.
They're both those jabronis. I say you're gonna make some beautiful belts and boots and caps.
All right, Mikey, you are up.
I do a double move.
And Vicky, you are on deck after the Crocs, the remaining ones. All right, double move.
I do a double move, so I provide flanking, whichever square.
All right, yeah, that the further one back here, because otherwise you're like riding its tail. Yep.
So I jump in and I swim on the other side of it.
Okay, cool. You are providing flanking. Noted. In this case, let's see. One of them is going to turn and snap at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you are in its preferred environment at this point, and you are not a natural swimmer. So it is going to glom onto you with a 23 for 6 piercing.
Yeah.
And I need you to make a either dex or strength, whichever you feel is better, DC 12.
Okay. Dex, DC 12. Okay.
Yep.
No.
Nope. It pulls you under.
Okay.
And starts taking you in for a death roll.
Oh, okay. I can hold my breath for an hour, so I don't care.
Yeah, it'll actually, the two of you are going to be down there for quite a while, I think. It's like, yep. So I will tell you this: you see the first big crocodile come up and kind of hung onto Mikey. Mikey, like, ah! And then they suddenly both go splashing under the water and disappear together. As we call this a swampland wedding. They are registered at Land's End. So, and yeah. In the meantime, Frankie, you're going to have one trying to bite on you. No advantage. 7 ain't going to do shit. Yep. And let's see. Vicky, you're up, and then followed by Frankie. And I really want to see Frankie swing bada with a giant crocodile.
I was trying to give you advantage for your batter with the crocodile.
I appreciate it.
Oh, Vicky botches.
Damn. Well, I'm standing on the bridge and my arrow goes flying, and I just stand there. I'm like, all right, well, I'll just stand here then. All
right, that sounds good. That sounds like a plan. Frankie, you're up. I've been waiting for this. All right.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to overrun this guy to run over the top of him, and I'm gonna whack the one that just pulled Miggy down.
Well, they've submerged at this point. So,
I'm aware.
Cool. There's gonna be some really complicated physics. I'm just gonna represent as a significantly higher AC because you have to deal. Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot.
Okay, so first thing I got to do as this, if I'm doing an overrun, I got to do an opposed athletics check against this croc right here, so I can just move over his space. I'm using my bonus action for that.
All right, so I have a 9 on my dex. DC is 9.
Yep. I got a 13, so I'm gonna run over the top of it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna dive into the water, still holding on to this stupid croc, and see if I can see Miggy down there.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
You do not see him. Yeah, the
water
is
super dirty.
Yeah, the water is super dirty. It's all been kicked up. It is, yeah. And yeah, you dive in there, dragging the corpse of this other crocodile with you, and you get in there, and there's not just like mud everywhere. Now there's a plume of blood up and around you, and it's just gotten nasty.
All right, then now that I'm over here and I'm in the water and I can't see anything, I'm just going to turn around and whack the other one with my croc, and afterwards I will just let it go.
All right, go on ahead and make the attack with disadvantage.
All right.
I'll keep the AC the same, but you're getting disadvantage on this because not only just the drag, but also the bad perception.
Okay, I will use my. Yeah, there we go. This is 11.
That's an 11's gonna 11 ain't gonna do it. Yeah,
no,
you
drop the croc corpse on top of the other croc.
Got it. The basically, like, you feel them connect, but the water created so much drag it didn't actually like transfer enough force to do any sort of injury. But you know what? Inspiration for the creative use of improvised weapon. All right. So
I'll take it.
Yep. Alrighty. That means that we are back at the top of the order, which means it is Duke and then June.
I'm going to watch that happy, like, yes, that's what I suggested. And then I'm going to shoot that one crocodile.
The one that's still remaining up there? Okay.
Yep.
That's a hit. Yep, and you put one right through its eye, right through one and out the other.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe. Where's my red X of doom? Doom! He is doomed. All right. In that case, that is it for that guy. June, you're up. And Kassan is on deck. At this point, the water grows still where Miggy was only there a moment ago, and now he is below water with a crocodile.
Sorry, my mouse went AWOL.
Okay.
All right,
it's all good.
So the only thing left is the Kraken that's got Miggy.
Yep, that's correct. And they have submerged together.
Then I'm going to hold a ready to action when the croc surfaces again with my crossbow.
Copy that.
With my flame isn't doing super great with the water.
Kassan and Tony, you guys don't have any valid targets at the moment. I'm assuming you want to do the same thing? Or does anybody want to try and jump in and try to rescue Miggy?
I'm jumping in with my short sword. I'm jumping in looking for my brother.
All right.
Yeah, I want to try to help Miggy too.
All right.
Because like my brothers, I can hold my breath for a long, long time.
Yeah. Kassan, what kind of armor are you in?
That's a good question. The answer is... Where's my armor? I'm in a scale mail.
Okay. Yeah. Don't
want to go swimming in that.
Don't go swimming. Yeah. You shouldn't have even walked out on that dock, man. That's balls. That's brassy.
I'll just keep a ready to action to fire off an Eldritch Blast.
The second something surfaces.
Any filthy crock that shows its head.
Noted. All right. Tony, so you're going to dive in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I need to roll perception and try and...
yeah, give me a perception.
Do I, considering I spent a lot of time in the water, is it a straight perception check in terms
I'm
of
going to give you I'm going to make it a straight perception check. The DC is decently high because I mentioned all the kick up and everything. Yeah, you're not having much luck. And you do only have a 10-foot swimming speed, but I will say that it gets to be about here before you really actually wind up swimming. So you can still get relatively close to where they are.
Yeah, I figured I'd basically move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and basically jump into the water, trying to make a big dissipate the water so that I can feel basically in the water what anything moving, etc.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of bloodied corpses and stuff in the water at this point, so it is a little confusing with the 5 perception. Whoop. Yep, ignore that. I clicked the wrong thing by accident. Okay. Miggy, you do have a gator clamped onto your clamped onto your arm at the moment.
Okay, on my arm.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna say it's on your arm.
Okay, so then I'm going to pull it in as close to me as I can and use my foot claws to tear its belly to fucking shreds.
No shit. All right.
Let's go, bitch. You fight me under the water, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Let's fucking go. All right.
Choices.
You think Croc's
The right
the only
choice.
ones? You think Croc's the only swamp creature?
I'm inspirationing that away.
Yeah, inspiration that one.
Oh no! That works.
Oh my god.
All right. So you do wind up kicking up a lot of water, but unfortunately he's just like you can't get enough purchase to have the foot sink into the soft underbelly.
So my question here is, will 2-weapon fighting is claws count as 2-weapon fighting?
You know what? Circumstantially, I will for plot and rule of cool, I will allow it in this instance. I reserve the right to reverse judgment in future moments, but circumstantially, I'm going to give it to you right now. Okay. All right, that's a hit. And yeah, you actually do manage to find purchase with 1 toe claw, and you do feel it satisfyingly like rip into its soft underbelly. But this guy was the most undamaged of the bunch, and now you just pissed him off. Yeah. So he's gonna let me see. Grappling target is restrained. Crocodile can't fight another target. Yeah, he's gonna try and just sink his teeth into you even deeper. First off, we have to do the opposed strength. Make sure that you don't break out.
Okay, so this is athletics.
Yes, or athletics or acrobatics. I will allow acrobatics in the water here if that's a better.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Yeah. Well, your water ballet is successful, but now all it's going to do is go, great. I'm going to just try and latch onto you again.
Oh, it just got me.
Yeah. You managed to pull out and it just clamps onto a different part of your arm now. Yep, with another 6 piercing damage, and give me a DC 12. Let's see if he latches on successfully again. Yep. Okay, so you actually do manage to take the bite, but you manage to keep moving and roll out of the way, but he does slash you open further.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Everyone else, this is happening pretty deep in the water. Can I just assume everyone else has readied actions, or are other people diving in to do stuff?
Coming in.
You're going in. Frankie's going in. But Vicky, you're up first. What do you want to do?
So I just want to make sure that basically right now, besides me, all 3 brothers are in the water.
Well, Frankie will be. Frankie's in the water right now. Yes, Tony's in the water. Yeah, you're the only one not.
Well, I don't really want to be left behind because it seems like the party's in the water.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump in. I would say, if I can, right
All
about
right.
there.
Okay, so you go diving in. Give me a perception check.
And I should say right before I dive in, I say fuck the bow, and it's time for the shiny shit, and take out my bedazzled warhammer.
Oh,
And go
bedazzled.
diving with my hammer.
Oh, this will be interesting. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, you actually with an
Shiny
11,
shit.
yeah, with an 11 perception, you do see Mikey and the crocodile under the water. They're about 5 feet below you at this point. If you're at about the surface level, they're just a little bit below you. Mikey looks like he successfully escaped, but there's a great plume of blood coming out from his arm as the crocodile once again bites onto him. What would you like to do?
I would like to swim and go straight for the croc.
Go for it.
The hammer.
Okay. Now a blunt weapon. We're gonna say that you can. You know what? I think the tough part is with a blunt weapon, you're swinging it and swinging this under the water. It wouldn't work normally.
Well,
I'm
swimming forward.
Yeah.
I'm
You can do it spear
forward.
style.
Now,
I'm gonna say with a warhammer, it's gonna be a disadvantage, but I will give you. But if you can hit it with disadvantage, so give me one more roll.
There's like shiny sharp stuff on it too.
Sure.
And I'm going for the soft belly, so I feel like at the very least.
Yeah, it's just being able to swing a warhammer underwater without the drag, like killing any sort of damage-doing momentum. You know.
So that's what the spike on the back is for.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. All right. Yeah, you hit, and I'm gonna. Are you doing one-handed or two-handed?
This is. Well, both of my feet are behind me. I'll do Superman style and one hand.
All right. So you're gonna smack him for 10. And how much did he have left? Oh, don't tell me you actually finished this guy. Yep. You actually wind up driving. You dive into the water. Here's how we're gonna narrate this.
Mm-hmm. Paint a picture.
Yeah. You're on the dock. You see them. You say, fuck the bow, it's time for the shiny shit. You pull out the warhammer and you jump high into the air and plunge down with it and wind up landing directly on the back of the head of this crocodile. And because it was latched on or trying to latch on to Miggy's shell, you wind up snapping its form with the force of your landing on its back. It uses Mikey almost as like a brace, and you can feel it just break under the impact of your deadly turtle cannonball.
And under the water, I scream, "You talking about my family?" And everybody on the surface just hears bubbles.
Yeah, there's just yeah, there's bubbles shaped like obscenities that pop up into the form of the water. So awesome. All right. Well, that at this point you have completed the combat. Let's go on ahead and take a 5 real quick so we can all freshen up drinks, go to the bathroom, do whatever we got to do, and then we will resume tonight's adventure.
It's a good thing we brought some donkeys to put these crocodiles on, carry them back in the
Yeah. It's going to be really like disturbing when the turtles are walking around in croc skin bling. It's going to look strange.
It's gonna be the newest Zaz.
Yes.
Roasted crocodile meat Za.
Has anybody here actually eaten crocodile? Because I have, and it does taste
like chicken.
It tastes just like chicken. It's very disturbing. Yeah.
Well, it tastes like snake, which tastes kind of like chicken a little bit. Yeah.
Absolutely. All righty. Well, we will be right back. If you're enjoying tonight's show, please like us on Facebook, follow us on the social medias. Check out secretsofthebarrowmaze.com, and you can book a session like this just for you. We will be right back. All right. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. I see we have a few people watching this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. By the way, I hope you're enjoying our adventures. Yeah, again, you can book a session to play Barrowmaze with me at barrowmaze.com or at mastermindadventures.com. Would love to have you come play sometime. And if you're in the chat this evening, go ahead and shout it out. Let us know who's here. I know we got Johnny Spelta hanging out with us, watching on YouTube. I see we got a few other folks hanging out, with some folks watching on Twitch. Yeah, give us a shout out and a hello if you get a second. So, Matt, have you made any progress on naming your new familiar?
No. Well, we got it narrowed down currently between Rhaegal or Draco.
I like Rhaegal. Yeah.
I do too. Yeah.
Yep. I got a feeling Jules is going to win this one though. So we'll see what happens.
She's narrowed it down to these two.
Okay, so as long as she approves of, gotcha. It's very important. Very, very important.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jen. Matt rescued a cat this evening, and Matt LePage rescued a cat tonight, and we're trying to debate what to name it on stream. He's beautiful, beautiful little black boy, little void boy. Yep, little long hair void boy. He's from Boston too, so or Ipswich. Yep. All right, we got Temple of Life hanging out with us on Twitch tonight. Thank you for joining us, Frankie, Junie, and Dookie. Wait, Duke.
I'm here.
Yeah, bring it on back. Yep. All right. Well, Stenwick, having seen everything, looks on, going. Yes, that is very impressive, friends, and yes, I do believe that takes care of our issues with the with the potential threats in the water here. Thank you for handling that.
Yeah, just got to pull them on out and start loading them up on the donkeys. There's good meat on there. Gotta,
make some nice
can we take a short rest while we prep these things to go and do that?
Yeah.
I think Miggy needs to sit down for a minute.
Yeah. All right, so you guys gonna chill out for about an hour and just hopefully
start cleaning the gators, de-gutsing them, lightening them up, lashing them with a donkey.
Gotcha. Give me a survival check on that.
A
1, 3, 1, 4, 3.
All right. So you think you're doing a pretty good job starting to do the prep on the body. Yeah, the bodies. Yes. You're doing. Might look a bit more like butchery as opposed to skinning them, but you're.
I'm proficient in it. We've eaten crocodile before.
Yeah, with an 8. Yeah. By the way, with that, you guys each get 114 XP. So we're just I'll give you that reward right now. And I will also tell you that, Paul, as you go cutting into one of them, you do find what appears to be the remains of some poor schmuck that had tried crossing the bridge earlier with a pouch of, or like a leather belt in a pouch, part of a torso of someone. So there might be, when you roll your treasure, when I roll the treasure, we'll let you know what's in that pouch.
Was it 114?
114 XP. Yep.
Okay. And that's per person, correct?
That is correct. It was a total of 800 XP for the encounter. So for the 7 of you, that's 114 each.
And now, what if that pops somebody into the next level?
It'll take effect after your next long rest.
Ah.
That's how we fix that. Yeah. So,
you use fixed in a very different way than I do.
Yeah. See, what I want to do is avoid problems for me. Okay? Yeah. All right. As you are sitting there, actually, hold on a second. You've been sitting for about half an hour. Give me a round of perception checks real quick. Yeah. Vicky, you hear it first. You actually do hear like very frog-like sounds, like riveting, riveting and croaking, as you see a pair of figures frantically hopping down the path towards you, waving amphibian arms in the air, and yeah, basically anthropomorphic frog-like creatures are coming towards y'all.
I suddenly stand up and say, frogs inbound, large. I'm assuming they're large frogs.
They're medium sized. They're average humanoid size. Yeah.
So, Greg, are you saying unsuccessful short rest?
I'm gonna say that there is something happening during this time. You can choose to continue your rest if you want.
I'm gonna continue resting at this point.
Okay.
Vicky, you can stand down. You're good. I say, frogs are coming.
I'll check it out. I don't need rest.
Okay. As they seem to stop about like 40, 50 feet from you and are croaking in a language that you do not understand. And they seem to be gesticulating in a certain fashion.
So it's not Aquan. It's not common, not dwarvish. Gotcha.
Yeah, they actually have their own. They actually have their own specific dialect. So unless you're proficient in Bullywug, you're not going to be able to understand them. And they understand that you're not going to be able to understand them. So they are trying to. I don't know. Give me a round of wisdom checks.
Wisdom.
They seem to be indicating for you to follow them with a very strong air of desperation.
We should check out, see what's going on. Frankie, I can't hear you. I think you're muted.
No, I was agreeing with you. We got to help out our fellow amphibians,
Yeah.
If they're asking for help, we should definitely help.
Yeah, it's
Well, you know what the problem is if we don't help these guys, right?
We just need to make sure we don't leave Miggy alone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Threatening.
Okay. Do you guys want to do any sort of nature checks on these creatures or anything like that?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
have we ever seen?
You guys have probably you haven't seen these particular ones before, but you do recognize them as bullywugs.
Could it be animal handling? No, because they're humanoid.
No, they're humanoid. They actually do have a intelligence score, and that's greater than beastly. And yep. Hold on one second, Tony. I'm going to send you a message real quick.
Well, if need be, I can definitely stay with Miggy, if need be.
I can go. I didn't lose any hit points, so.
No dying.
Same, but
Not a one.
we shall see.
Okay. So these bullywugs, they seem kind of. Usually they're not. Usually they you don't trust them, but these guys seem a little bit different. I think we gotta see what's going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vicky, you maybe you stick with Miggy. Vicky, you stick with Miggy, and we'll go check it out, and if we'll holler if we need you. Okay.
Copy that. I'm gonna be prepping some teeth for a project I'm gonna work on.
All right. So you're Stenwick and do you guys want to have Stenwick and the donkeys come along too, or are you guys gonna have them stay behind?
I think stay behind.
Got it. Okay. So we are officially.
Rock carcasses. So.
Well, shit. We are officially splitting the party. All right. Interesting choice. Cool. They the bullywogs are indicating for you to follow them, and they seem to have like a very desperate air about them. They are incredibly frustrated the fact they can't communicate with you, but they are croaking and ribbiting with like a desperation, and they are very happy to see that you are following. So they take off and immediately go off at almost like a sprint.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is before we start, but since we're huddling up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop my Protector Eldritch Cannon and start cycling it to max out the temporary hit points, because I don't trust that something ain't gonna be happening here.
Okay, go ahead and roll it then.
Yeah, and depending on how basically every turn I'd be able to help, depending on how long this is going, I'd be able to be rolling it.
All right, so yeah, you actually do give everybody who's coming along 8 temporary hit points on top of their normal totals. All right, so round of perception checks, please, for everybody that's going. 11, 15, 8, 12. And Junie with a 5 has her head in the clouds. Kassan, you hear it first. You hear beyond where the bullywugs are like crying for help. You can hear loud, deep guttural ribbits and large splashes in the water, and hissing and other like sounds of violence ahead, basically.
Like there's a combat going on between bullywogs and something else.
Generally you might think that, but I'll tell you, the bullywugs, what the ribbits and the croaks that you're hearing beyond are a lot bigger and deeper sounding.
I'm going to ask if anyone else hears that.
Do we hear it?
Kassan's the first one to hear it. Tony, you hear it next, and then followed by Duke, Frankie, God damn it, Nate. All right, I need to stop reading the private chat while I'm trying to talk here, because it's Pun City in there right now, and it just makes me want to suddenly have a giant boa constrictor hop out, yell Cobra, and just Sharknado you. Okay. Yeah. So basically everybody except Junie eventually hears it. And yeah, it does sound violent, and these poor bullywugs are racing forward, like still looking back over their shoulders, going, come on. They are armed, by the way. They do have clubs and shields, but they look terrified at the moment.
See, it is a Battletoads crossover episode.
Okay. Yeah, or pardon me, they have spears and shields. Cool. So with the 5 of you, no surprises necessary. Let's go on ahead and roll for some initiative as you come upon the following scene.
Finally, a good roll. It's loud enough to echo in somebody else's mind.
All right. So, as you come down the path and come around the bend, you do notice what looks to be a battle going on in the swamp. These guys are actually going to hold up, fearful of proceeding forward. But you do see ahead what looks to be a pack of lizard men fighting and wrestling with a group of giant toads.
They feel a little personal, the rest of you. It's feeling a little personal to me.
So, what's going on? Like, they're not bullywogs? What's the...
Well, the bullywogs are tiny frog people. Or not tiny frog people, but they are medium-sized frog people. The lizard men are all wrestling and fighting with a bunch of giant toads. The impression that you get is that the bullywogs have a vested interest in one party and are asking for help. Now, high or low?
Hi.
Okay. You're kind of having a tough time seeing which dog they've got in the fight, but your wisdom would indicate that more than likely the bullywogs are looking to protect their giant toads.
Gotcha.
That's the impression that you're getting.
So I'm gonna say, attack the lizard guys. I think the big frogs are their buddies.
Can anyone here speak Draconic? Let me ask you that. No. Okay. Frankie, what'd you get for your niche?
Oh wait, Junie can.
Oh,
I
Junie
can. I can.
Okay. Cool. Noted. You hear? Oh. God damn. All right. Share with the class, please.
What? You want to share?
Said, you got to share that one because that one's too. Take my angry upvote. Okay. You gotta share that one because that one was like.
My comment listed was so less bullywogs and more victim wogs.
Yeah, I guess that qualifies. Yeah, thanks. I hate it. And yet I love it. Lauren, you can hear them in Draconic yelling commands back and forth at each other as they're trying. The lizard men as they're trying to coordinate. Basically, bringing down these gigantic frogs, the giant toads.
Okay.
They are. They seem to be in a little bit of desperate shape themselves and seem to be overwhelmed. But yeah, you're not quite certain what's going on here.
Do we know anything about these lizard guys around here either? Making sure we're not like.
Give me an you know what? Give me a history check first off, because you're from the region, generally speaking.
Since I can hear what they're saying, I'm gonna do one too.
Okay. Yeah, June, you know that there are tribes of lizardmen that live within the swamps around the Barrows. This looks like it may have been either a hunting party or a patrol. Give me nature, both of you, since you're both thinking on this. Tony, you're like, oh, it's a bunch of lizard guys. You know,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
yeah. Frankie, yeah, not so much. Tony, you want to give me nature?
Yeah, let me. Yep.
Okay. Now you know that these lizard men are very territorial. You know, sometimes they go around and on patrols and stuff like that, or sometimes they go out looking for food. You don't know if this is lizard man territory that you're in, if anybody's claimed it. The borders tend to be a little squishy. They can shift from time to time as things happen. But this looks like these guys, more likely they were out looking for food. And in this case, they might have bitten off more than they could chew.
Okay.
Now, how do turtles feel about lizard men and vice versa is my question.
I feel like I want to talk to them.
It's a very good question. Probably depends on tribe to tribe, I would think.
Yeah, lizard folk, I should say. We shouldn't presume that they are all male. I guess my question is, how do you guys want to handle this?
Well, we're in initiative order, right?
You are, but that doesn't mean you have to take attack actions. That means you guys could hypothetically do something else.
Well, yeah, I'm wondering if we should talk to them.
I mean, you got a higher initiative than me, right? You beat me on my best day.
Yeah, Frankie got a 19. Let's see. Anthony, Tony, what'd you get for Inish?
Looks like I didn't roll Inish.
20. Okay, 21. Kassan, what'd you get?
A 10.
10, and Junie got a 21.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. So, Tony technically goes first, but who's got the higher dex between Tony and Junie?
My dex is 16.
I'm at 13.
Okay. Lauren, you go first then. What do you want to do?
I'm going to shout to the lizard men in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, stand down, stand down. We'll try to call them off.
Give me a persuasion check. Give me a persuasion check.
Because if they look like they're hurting just as much, like.
Ooh.
Okay. One of them that has a giant red plume across its back turns and looks at you, and sees that, and calls to you and says, "Help us!"
Oh God. So I'm going to tell the group that the lizard men are asking for our help too.
Are they asking for us to help them murder giant friendly frogs? Or, you know, who's the aggressor here? And who deserves someone to stand up for them?
You know, judging from what's going on here, it looks like 6 one way, half dozen the other. They're both pretty, I mean, if they're both pretty beat up. I don't know if the frog people can, if the bully frogs can do anything. Or if they will.
The bullywogs take a stop at your hesitancy and turn to you and start making like violent gestures, kind of pointing, going like, give me a insight check, please. Yeah, they seem to be telling you to fight the lizard guys is what they're trying to get across. That's the impression that you're getting, like, you know, to help them defeat the lizards. And the lizard folk are now turning to you, looking like they're in dire straits. It looks like it's a bit of a standoff here.
They would basically tell them all to, you know, say, Jude, tell them all to back away. Tell them to.
I mean, I tried, but I can try again.
Well, you did get their attention, and they are now asking for your help. So everyone is watching to see what your party's next move is going to be. Whose side are you going to take, or are you going to try and find a third option?
I think we should try and find a third option and get to the Barrows.
Yeah.
Okay, so option 4 would be just walking on by, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, we could just leave. We could be like, you know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys, not my lizard folk. But hold on, what's my
Yeah, but what happens when we need help and someone happens upon us and they decide, my monkeys in the circus? If you can chat with these lizard guys, maybe ask them some more questions.
Yeah, they're actively in combat with one another right now. Now the bullywugs, you get the impression are too chicken shit to go in and fight on their own, but the giant toads are currently kicking, and the lizard men are slashing at these at the toads and vice versa, and it's well, let's see here. Yeah, what do we got? We're gonna do. That's a 13. Yeah, so that's not gonna work.
Does any side look like they're winning?
Well, I'll tell you this. One of the lizard men might just be getting swallowed right now. He's got a dex save.
I'm gonna yell on back to
yeah,
Vicky.
one of the toads literally just swallowed a lizard folk whole.
At the very least, because I didn't realize that we were waiting around and skipping. I'm gonna double move. I'm gonna move and take the dash action so I can at least get closer to this combat. If we make a decision about what we're gonna do.
All right.
I'm gonna yell on back to Vicky and Miggy. Need you guys to get on up here. There's a.
They're a ways back at this point. They kept you running for a little bit. They're gonna, if you want to send something back for them, it's gonna be about a good 10 minutes.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll send
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Hold the phone. Oh. Are they within 120 feet of us?
Yeah. Who, the lizard folk?
No.
Oh, your friends behind you? No.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind.
It's because they kept you running for a little while.
Okay. Otherwise, would have used message. Oh God. So while we hesitate, combat still resumes.
Yeah, combat is going on as things are happening.
Well, I don't know.
That's a hit for 8.
The lizard folk around here, while the bullywogs are generally known to not be good. It says something different about these. Are the lizard folks generally known to be good?
They're more neutral. You know, they can, like, there are tribes that can be negotiated with and traded with. There are, you know, they are territorial, but generally, if you treat them with respect, they generally don't mess with people too much. And they're not devious. They tend to disdain warm bloods. But let's see, 8.
Well, I'm gonna yell at them. Disengage. We'll get them to. We'll try to get them to back off.
All right, give me a persuasion check, please.
What did I get? 24.
Nice.
24. Okay, so you yell out some commands, and the lizard folk all kind of stop for a moment. The toads, on the other hand, don't. And even though there is a, you know, even though they're doing severe, like the toads are looking a little worse for wear than everybody else. It looks to me like another lizard folk just got swallowed completely by the toads. Yeah, so you guys have 1 round until the toads act again, because the lizard folk seem to be going defensive all of a sudden in listening to this new party. I guess they're anticipating you coming in and potentially intervening or interceding on their behalf.
So I'm going to try and gesture to the bullywogs, tell them to back off.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, give me a performance check.
I miss my bard.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey!
All right, you know what?
It comes through.
They see that, and they look at you. Give me an insight of your own real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, you deliver the message.
Okay.
And the bullywogs turn and immediately start shouting, riveting commands at the toads. Are you content with your delivering of the message?
I guess.
They don't seem to understand. I mean, they're pretending not to.
Yeah. You could, Tony, I will tell you this. With your insight, you could tell that they understood what she was saying. They just don't like it.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what Tony is inferring based on their reactions, because they turn and shout or they croak rather intensely orders at the giant toads. So we'll see what happens in a moment, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, I'm
Tony, what do you want to do?
I want to basically tell, again, if I can tell them to back away, or we're gonna have a problem. Basically, it seems like they're trying to make us the hatchet men.
Okay, give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they are. You're yelling at the bullywogs, and they don't seem to be listening at this point. Frankie, I'm giving you an action.
Great.
Yeah.
Good, because I can move right on through here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get up real close, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to say, Judy, you tell them to both back off, or I'm going to kick both their asses.
I'm trying.
And I'm gonna bite off more than I could probably chew here, and I'm gonna try and pick up that toad. That is a disadvantage for this athletics check because it's a size category larger than I am.
Okay.
I think I rolled a 1.
Or rather, they have advantage. I think is what it is. Not that I have disadvantage.
All right, going ahead and yeah. Well, I think just out of sheer surprise, you actually do manage to. What are you trying to do with it?
I'm picking it up. Well, I was going to pick it up. I'm grappling it, and what I failed to do last time was move it, which I can do. I can just turn it away, because it's forced movement. Nobody gets an attack of opportunity against it.
Okay, so I'm going to say that you can move it.
I'll move it this way.
You wind up dragging it, knocking over this guy, and you drag. I'm going to say that you successfully do drag it over here, more out of sheer surprise than anything else. You actually managed to grab onto its fin, and with summoning your internal rage, you actually do manage to pull it over. Thankfully, it's actually partially submerged, so you do have that displacement in the water helping you with this incredible feat of strength. And you use your shell for leverage, etc., etc. But yeah, the giant toads, by the way, are not intelligent creatures, but the lizard folk are kind of impressed at this. However, this creature is now very unhappy with you. And give me an opposed strength check on its turn, please.
All right. Come on.
Or dex, whichever's better. Okay. It's going to break free. And it's going to turn. And it is going to attempt to bite at you.
All right. He's got 2 attacks. Not that matters, because that's not going to hit me.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Actually, it is just a giant. This is just the giant toad. The giant toad is going to snap at you. And it is not going to fail you, or it's not going to succeed. You do manage to avoid the attack. Yep.
Just to make sure I'm clear, it has some kind of extra action, because usually breaking a grapple takes an entire action to do. So I want to make sure so I know how to.
You know what? You're right. You're right about that. That is my fault. But for dramatic effect, this time it did manage to free itself, and it snaps at you, but it would not have been an effective attack. So
that's why it missed.
Yep, exactly. That's why it missed. The toads, hearing the commands of their masters, seemingly redouble their efforts against the lizard folk, who are now going full defensive. 2. Oh boy! All right, and I got 2 more lizard folk here who need to make some dex saves. 1. Yeah. So each of these have now swallowed at least 1 lizard folk. Now, lizard folk can hold their breath for a little while, but they are suddenly looking very. Yeah, the toads have continued their aggression, and the bullywugs are cheering them on from the looks of it. And the lizard folk are rapidly losing confidence in your abilities to help them. Kassan, what do you want to do?
I'm going to yell out, Tony's right. These guys are trying to make us their hatchet men.
All right.
And I'm going to level my staff at this chunky mofo and unleash an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. At which one? The closest one?
This guy here, the closest one.
Got it. All right. Give me an attack roll, please. AC is 11. 23 hits. 6 damage.
And that's going to move him 10 feet.
Got it. That's going to move him 10 feet. Which way?
Away from me. So I guess he'll be going
5, 10. Frankie, I need you to make a dex save, please.
You got it. I'm really good at these. I'm not good at these.
Hey! Oh, you know what? You actually made the DC this time. So,
all right.
And it's going to bump into its buddy. Not enough to do severe damage. The bullywugs, seeing that you shot their friend, immediately turn to you and start screaming and waving and seem to be incredibly upset. This is seen as a betrayal. Yeah. All right. You have apparently you have just by virtue of things happening, you have chosen a side. 1 second. I just need to make sure I know how the swallow works. Swallow grapple in, swallows primary restrained, 12 cover against takes its turn, so one target dies, swallow creature no longer restrained and can escape. Got it. Alright, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 6, 7, 6, 8 damage. 7 damage. Got it. All right. The remaining lizard folk move to engage. And they are going to... Yep. We're going to go 5 attacks real quick. 1, 2. Yeah, not much luck here. Oh, actually, 1 did hit. And that's going to be 7 on that guy. And... Wow, the spiked shields actually do a lot more of the heavy lifting here. 10. They are now desperately trying to get their allies out of the guts of these creatures. Mikey and Vicky, you guys are not present, so that's not gonna affect y'all. Let's see. Going back up to Tony. Tony, you're up. It seems like your efforts to stop this fight are not going well.
I think you skipped over me.
Oh, did I skip over you? I'm sorry. Did you not? Oh, you know why? Because the fucking encounter didn't save the fact that you were present. So what is your initiative?
6. So I would have gone at the end anyway.
Yeah, go at the end. All right, go for it. Technically, actually, you go before the lizard folk. So
I like to move within range up to next to all my friends here. And I guess we've picked a side, so I will shoot with the crossbow the big guy right there.
Okay.
We have the 2 bullywugs behind us, too.
I'll keep an eye on them, too.
Okay. All right. That's a hit. All right. So which one is it? You're hitting this one in the front here?
Yep.
Got it. 4 hit points of damage. Yep. You sink the bolt into its flesh and it reels back in agony. Let's see. It's at 13. That is at 13 hit points. And the AC on these guys, by the way, is 11. The one down here is at 4. That's not doing too good. And then 25 and 24. 24. 5. 7. And perfect. Okay. So Duke, yeah, you take your shot and you sink it. Back up to Tony.
Yeah, so I sent Tiny Tony back, flying back towards Miggy and Vicky to try and get them. I moved up. I'm gonna acid splash the two bollywogs that are right next to each other.
The giant toads or the bollywogs?
The giant toads. Sorry.
It's okay, no worries. I just want to make sure because the bollywogs are next to each other as well right now. So
yeah. So it's gonna be a DC 13 for them or 6 acid.
Copy that. Oh, you're rolling well on that tonight. Okay. DC 13 dex. So we got 1. Oh, they both make it.
All right. And then why is that?
And that's not for half, right?
No, it's not. And then I can only assist 1 at the moment. But I'm going to pop my Eldritch Cannon to give temporary hit points to the one lizard guy who is within range. So he is going to get 10.
Okay.
Temporary hit points.
So this guy right here gets plus 10?
Yep.
Got it. All right. Purple gets plus 10. Sounds good. Junie, you're up. And Frankie, you're on deck.
How many hit points do the toads have, the big guys?
They have 39 at their max, but everybody is damaged so far.
Okay. Trying to decide if I cast sleep and it's not enough to drop any, what happens?
If you cast sleep and it's not enough to drop any, then nothing. Pretty much nothing happens. Yeah, but you know that you'd have to roll really terribly for people to not fall asleep right now.
Okay.
Because
then,
but Julie, if we're on the sides of the lizard guys, aren't the giant toadies probably having more hit points than the lizard guys?
Well, everybody should be pretty beat, so I'm gonna aim here. Okay, so it shouldn't reach my allies.
Okay.
So okay, I hate when it does that. All right, so I just need to roll 5d8.
Roll 5d8.
You can click on the highlighted 5d8 right there, and it'll roll it.
18. Okay, and where are you dropping it?
Right here.
Okay. So let me see. This guy falls asleep right here. The turtle or the giant toad at the southwest corner falls asleep. This guy right here also goes, and then that see, this guy's got plus 10. That guy's at full, which is 22, and the other one's at 24. So yeah, that's going to be it. But these two fall asleep. Now you do know that they have lizard folk trapped inside of them. Each toad has a lizard folk trapped inside of them as they are battling off the rest right now. So
yeah.
All right.
I don't assume that.
Frankie, you're up.
I'm gonna take that lizard folk out of that toad.
Okay, reach in and you're gonna. I think that will probably cause the toad to. Well, maybe not. But you open up the toad's mouth and give me a strength check.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you have.
You know what? I'm gonna use my inspiration on.
Yes, so use your inspiration on that. Yeah.
Burn it, baby. That's what this
embarrassing.
Is for. Yeah, that's what this is for. That is all.
Yeah, here we go. Let us do it again. That's much better.
All right. So yeah, you reach open. The tongue almost comes out and whacks you, which is why you're like But seems like it's like almost like a reflex. But then you actually do find the lizard folk inside and pull him out. He is covered in stomach bile and is grievously wounded. He's still alive, but not doing well. Very, very, very wounded.
Can I put him over on the other side of me, on my far side? And...
With a 23, I'll allow that. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I think that is it. That's my whole action.
Got it. Okay.
Actually, I guess if I can, if they're not attacking me, then I'm gonna move over here to go and do the same thing over on this other guy on my next turn.
Okay. With that in mind, the 3 that are still swallowed, I do have to do damage for them. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. All right. 7, 3, and 5. We're gonna go 7, 3, 5, and the two toads that are conscious are going to continue fighting, and that's a miss. And what is that one? Hasn't populated yet. So what are we dealing with here? Got to beat at least a 15. Come on, give me a result, please. Doesn't wanna. Oh no, there it is. Oh, 23. All right, so my guy's got to make.
Oh my god, have everyone dropped away. There we go.
6 and 1 second. That deals. Oh my! I've lost my connection to the server. Amazing. Okay. And this guy has to make a. He winds up getting swallowed. They swallow yet another one. Cool. And that one looks like he damn near got bit in half when the toads chomp down on him. And at this point, the bullywugs, very upset at the fact that no one taking them seriously, they are going to turn and charge at the softest looking member of the party and attack her.
It was like that.
It is like that. They're even gonna flank because they're bastards. Because what they think is maybe that if they take her hostage or threaten her enough, that that's okay. Woof. Does a 20 hit you, June?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. But not if I throw up shield.
Okay, so you throw up shield as one lunges and bites at you. Then they're both going to attack with their spears. Now, does the shield stay up, or is it just to block that one attack? I can't remember.
I believe it's until the end. Until the end of
it stays
your next round.
Arcane deflection that only works for one.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew it was something like that. Okay, so they start beating on you immediately with spears and lunging at you, trying to bite. They're not happy with the fact that you have clearly picked a side and is not theirs. Kassan, and obviously if you want to be yelling bloody murder about this.
Yes.
Yes. Kassan, you
curse in every language I know, which is more than a few.
Yeah, Kassan, you are literally like in the middle of your sorcerer being attacked on one side and a slaughter on the other. What would you like to do?
I have some choice words in Goblin.
I am going to start running back to defend June.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get here.
Okay.
And the AC on these guys is?
15.
15, okay. I'm going to attempt to shoot the blue one with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Oh, and you crit.
I like that.
All right, let's see what you get. Big money, no whammy. Big money, big money. All right. So
Is that inspirational?
No, damage is not inspirational, but you basically you get a full hit die of damage plus what you roll, so that's 12 points of damage.
All right.
They only have 11 hit points.
His friggin' head explodes.
Yeah, the first one
and his body ragdolls like a bad Skyrim bug.
That is an excellent descriptor. He just toast.
And I point my staff at the other one menacingly.
Okay, give me an intimidation check with advantage, please.
Implying you're next, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That is clear in any language.
21.
Yep. He. If he was a mammal, he'd be pissing himself right now. It looks like it could effectively be that in this case. The amphibian version of said act. Yeah. All right. It is now the lizard folk turn. 2, 3, 4, and then these guys are all inside. The other guys are going to keep trying to rescue their friends. Well, one of them is no longer trapped inside, but he is very, very wounded. These three are going to gang up on this toad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be more than enough to tear it apart. So this toad is now toasted.
The toad is toasted?
Yep. Like a toad in the hole at this point.
It no longer ceases to be. It is an ex-toad.
That is correct.
Hey.
Yeah, right. And then this guy and this guy. Yeah, these guys actually have to fight. So they're going to javelin and spike shield and javelin and spike shield. And the giant toads have an AC of 11. So that's going to be 10 damage on the bottom guy. And then on the top guy, that's going to be 11 damage. So they the remaining toads are all looking pretty they're all looking pretty rough. Everybody is looking rough at this point in this battle. But Miguel and Vicky, you guys finally do see Tiny Tony coming back running at you. What kind of Tiny Tony message do you want to have happen here, Anthony?
Basically having him gesture is like, you two, that away.
Yeah. I'm going to say that you have successfully managed to complete a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Junie, you are up. You have a shaken bullywug next to you. And these guys just tried to kill you.
Okay. I can do 2-weapon fighting.
I mean, technically everybody can now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But how do you want to do it? What do you want to do?
I don't think I only have 1 dagger.
Yeah, but yeah. So if you only have 1 dagger, you can stab them, and I'll give you a strike without a strength bonus of that.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'll do a dagger to one, and then I'll punch the other one.
Well, the other one's already dead.
Oh, okay. Then I'll punch.
All right. So you're gonna. All right. How'd you get a 0 on your bludgeoning? Do you not have a strength?
No. -1 strength.
Yeah, my strength is -1.
Got it. Well, actually, honestly, the dagger crit is
enough.
I mean, it's enough to you literally pull your dagger out of nowhere as he is like menacingly like trying to get his shit together and hold his spear on you. You kind of grab the spear with your dagger, shank him right in the neck, and ribbit. And
Screw
expire.
these guys.
Yep. All right. That's June.
What? 'Cause I wouldn't kill lizards for you.
Frankie, what do you want to do? You are up, and then it's the toads.
Well, I guess I'll make another strength check to try and pull a lizard folk out of this toad.
Go for it.
Here we go. Athletics. 20.
20. All right. I'm going to make my opposed strength check.
The toad is still asleep, right?
Yes. Oh, actually, so I don't get an opposed check. Yeah. You actually do successfully manage to pull the one inside this one out, and not a moment too soon. He looks to be on, or this lizard folk looks to be on their last leg. I'm
gonna put him over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make a gesture like, "Get the hell out of here!"
Well, this one's unconscious. The one that you pull out. Both of the ones that they are they're unconscious. They're alive, but they had been temporarily asphyxiated by the strong throat and stomach muscles of the giant toads.
Gotcha. Then I'm gonna pass him off to the purple one and make a gesture like, "Get him the hell out of here!" It is a massive voice now.
Got it. Okay. It is now the toads. So that means their poor victims inside take some damage here. 636. All right, so that's going to be.
Ouch.
Yep.
Hey, Greg, you skipped over me again.
Damn it! Sorry, buddy. Go on ahead and no, this is. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, go on. Oh, what do you want to do?
I just rolled it. I shoot the one that's the green.
Oh, you're gonna shoot the green guy. Yep. Okay, cool. For 11 piercing. Yeah, please remind me because I apologize for the fact that I'm.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get him before he gave someone else damage.
Got it. All right. Yeah. Not looking good, that one.
No, it's still alive?
Barely.
Here.
Oh, you're gonna 21. Okay. Yep. And yeah, you actually put one through its eye and finish it off. You could see that there are a pair of like feet or legs sticking out of the mouth a little bit. And just because it is dead does not mean that the stomach acid does not continue functioning on anything it is coated on. So we're going to say that, yeah. All right. And then the last one is going to try and bite at the creature that it is engaged with. All right. And the lizard folk. Yep, and it swallows a pinky right here. All right, Kassan, you are up.
All right, I am going to make good on my threat. Move up here, flank this guy, and take him out, or try to at least.
Okay.
Did Junie not kill him?
Which one? Oh, the green one?
The red guy.
The red one.
The red one is dead.
Oh,
no, the up on the where Junie was. I thought Junie.
Junie did. Yeah, critted his ass and he's dead.
She knifed that.
Yeah, she knifed that guy right in the neck. Yep.
In that case, I'm going to go in the other direction. Right here. And I will... What's the hit points on the green one?
Green one is dead. That one actually got finished off last round. Sorry, I'm still updating things. So that one is dead. This guy is actually in pretty decent shape. This dude is asleep right now, but is bloody and looking terrible.
Was he at... Did I hear the blue one was like at 4 hit points?
The blue one is at 4, yes.
Okay, well, since that guy is dead, I would
Yeah, and you know what? I'll rule that you actually have advantage on shooting blue right now if you want to pop on him, because he
I'll
is
move down here, and
not
I'll
taking any
take
sort of
that shot.
defensive measure.
Okay, here we go. Eldritch Blast on Blue Toad.
All right. Hit.
15.
That is a hit. Yep,
10
and yeah, you literally explode the corpse. This guy.
Nice. Like did he have someone in his stomach or?
No, Frankie pulled that one out. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. At this point, Duke, you're up. Before I forget, Duke, you are up before the lizard. I got you. I see you. I promise. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I guess the orange one there in the back. I will shoot that. I'll move to get a better.
Okay.
How about there?
Yep. There you go.
And then I will shoot that one.
That's a hit. All right.
Oh,
And
Jesus
then
Christ.
Follow up.
Oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, you successfully and you see these bolts, go sinking into them, and it gives a cry of pain and agony as you fire into it. And you can also see inside of it forms, punching and fighting.
I'm just running and shooting.
Yep, and you're just running and shooting. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, then in that case, it is now the lizard folks' turn. Let's see. These guys all run up on. Basically, everybody remaining runs up and rails on the giant toad, and they pull their two friends out. Now the question is just how much more damage do the toad do they take with the acid? So 11 and 13 on the last two guys who have been swallowed. So unfortunately, both of them, the last way to put it is that they pull out the guys who were yellow and orange. Or here, I'll just show you. They managed to pull out this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And sadly, all four of them, by the time you could get to them, all four of them had expired. But the toads are dead. The bullywugs are dead. Yeah, and the red-crested lizard folk turns to June and speaks and says, "Thank you for your assistance today. Our tribe owes you a debt, warm blood and yellow."
I'm going to ask him, what happened? How did you get tangled up with these guys?
These creatures, we encountered them on a walk through the swamp. As we searched
Sounds
for
legit.
food, the little ones sicked their giant, monstrous pets upon us, tried to use us to feed their creatures, and as opposed to the other way around. Oh my God, Nate.
Well, they had no honor. We attempted to disengage in good faith, and they didn't want to reciprocate. So screw those guys.
Screw those guys, indeed. We shall take the bodies of our fallen and return to our lands. May we take the kill. We would like to have a feast with them as the guests of honor, as it were.
I didn't want them. Turtle Tonys, did you want anything from these?
What's going on? I can't understand the Draconic.
I'm sorry. The lizard folk would like to take the bodies of the dead toads back for a feast. Did you didn't want anything from them, I don't suppose.
I think we got a crocodile's not gonna be able to haul these giant frogs are a little too big for us.
We have quite the haul. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless anybody else feels different, I got no.
So I'm gonna tell the lizard folk, feast well.
Did you find out like what tribe they are and how like if we ever need to ask for a favor, like how to find them or something?
Yeah, I can ask that. So I'll ask
kind
him,
of the leader, the red crested leader, kind of cocks his head and cocks their head and looks at you and what does the hardback say?
He wonders how we might find you again if we.
Our lands are to the south and the east of where the dead walk. If you look for us there, you will find us. But be careful. We know what you have done for us today, but our tribesmen may not. Come with respect, and you shall be granted safe passage. Come armed and looking for trouble, and you shall find it, and we will not be able to help you.
Noted.
They say how to find them, and if there's like any like kind of password or anything sort of thing to like let them know we're friends.
Oh yeah.
Names.
Do you have like a talisman or a password, or can we give them a name?
Let us hope we just don't encounter each other under these circumstances again and part as uneasy parties.
Yeah, guys, they're not joining our forces or anything anytime soon.
So you're saying if we encounter them again, just to be like, hey, remember that time we saved your ass, and then they gotta like help us out?
I think the best we might hope for is like stay out of their way, and they probably won't kill us.
I would really love to see them try that.
It's not a lot of thanks. I mean, like, does he have a name to be like, hey, like, let him know, let his people know the Total Tonys helped them out, so that like word spreads, and we'd be like, hey, if this Red Crest, whatever his name is, it'd be like, hey, we're the guys who helped Red Crest.
The lizard folk seems to be, with his eyes on Tony, kind of looks at you and says, that one talks a lot. What do they want?
They're how do I put this? They want to know how they can show their appreciation.
He's confused by this.
Okay.
I think there is a mistake in the trend.
Yeah.
He turns to you, Tony, and in broken common says, "Thank you."
Hey, you're welcome. We're the Total Tonys. What's your name?
He turns back, kind of gives like a clueless look, and says that he looks at you, Junie, and says, "That is all the common I know."
Okay.
I do not understand anymore.
He wants to know your name, and he wishes for your tribe to sing of our deeds.
They call me Crimson Scale.
Crimson Scale. Okay.
And
well, I'm going to tell him these are the.
We are great. Tell this turtle, Tony. We are grateful for their assistance, but we have 4 brothers and sisters to bury today. This is a time of mourning for us now.
Yeah. I'll relay the message.
We shall part as uneasy friends.
Okay. Yeah, sorry guys. I think that's the best we're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean,
but he does. But Lauren, he does turn and offer you a pouch, and says, and again in common, "Thank you."
You are welcome, and if we can help you again, let us know.
Perhaps one day we may return the favor. And they nod, and he turns and yells instructions that you recognize as he's telling them how to gather up the fallen and to start taking apart the remains of the giant toads and packing them out.
I do want to check the bodies of the bullywogs.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to save
they
a
have-
shield for our guide?
Yeah, they have a shield.
Was one of the lizard men? Was he unconscious, or what was?
Two of them were unconscious. 4 of them were damaged too much by the swallow attack to survive. But 2 of them were unconscious, and they're being roused now, and they are taking their time to heal each other and get back on their feet. These guys have had this shit kicked out of them.
Been a rough day.
It wasn't like they didn't have anybody heal them. That's all I'm saying. But,
Yeah, exactly. The bullywugs were equipped with spears, and they had simple hide armor, and they did have simple shields. So, this looks like crude wooden material. But, medium-sized, so therefore, if you were to offer it to Stenwick, he'd have, something that could be used. It's almost like a souvenir to him, a novelty, but it could be effective in assisting him.
Okay.
Well, give me a couple of minutes here to something else out. But at this point, you're realizing that enough time has passed during the day that a barrow delve is not going to be possible. However, you did have quite the set of encounters here. And I will also mention that he does say that they are a member of the Black Scales. The lizard folk tribe is known as the Black Scales.
So this guy's name is Red Scale.
Crimson Scale. Crimson Scale. But yes, they do. As he says this, that makes sense because they do have like a dark jade, almost black tone to their the shine of their scales, and he is the only one that has like a bright red neck area, like a crest around his neck, and those, as a result, it does look to be natural, but everyone else seems to follow him and listen to them, rather, I should say. So give me a second to calculate everything out here, and I will sadly, because you guys split the party, Miggy and Vicky, you guys are not going to get any XP from this. Sorry about that. That is a circumstance when you choose to split the party. And let me see. I'm going to edit this encounter. 2, 3, 4. Okay, save that. And each of the participants, you guys are each going to get 280 XP for that. It would have been more if you'd managed to save more lizard men. For each one that you lost, there was a penalty assessed because basically somebody else got the kill. But 280 XP for completing this, and then we're gonna do 542. Oh no, pardon me. I miscalculated that. I completely hold on to that. I'm miscalculated.
Everyone, in fact, gets an additional 200 XP.
Oh no, sorry, it's not 280, it's 200. I actually carried the wrong 200 XP piece. I carried the wrong. Just sometimes when I'm doing math on the fly here, I wind up screwing it up. So I apologize. I shouldn't have eyeballed it.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I shouldn't have rested. You're muted. I can't hear you.
No, we had a great time. We sat by the fire and talked about what we're going to do with crocodiles.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got some plans.
I'm gonna get a belt as long as Frankie says it's okay.
All right. So this is for the crocodiles. 1, 2, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. Loading, please wait. Yep, and as you guys pack out and start heading back to town, I'll let you have your conversations and do whatever it is you like to do to catch up and reconnect as I do the math.
Well, I mean, we were on our way.
Reptile and frog puns.
We would have met them on the way back because they would have been coming up to Tiny Tony.
Exactly.
You missed the fight.
Yeah, sounds like you had a party.
Yeah, it was, these bullywogs, first we thought, because usually they're not they're kind of weird. They're kind of usually bad. They're usually kind of evil. But these ones, we thought, they were going to be okay. But they were trying to basically get us to be the hatchet men to help, basically feed these giant frogs, some lizard men. And,
what would
they attacked the Goonie.
Frogs were eating lizards.
Yeah, giant frogs.
Well, but was the lizards hunting the giant frogs?
Not according to the giant lizards. They were basically, on patrol, and the bullywogs sicked the giant toads on them.
Well, but
and
where are the frogs now?
Well, the frogs are dead.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you guys bury them? Well, let's go bury the frogs.
No, the frogs, the lizard guys, they're taking care of the frogs. They lost a bunch of their people. They're having a funeral feast. They're taking the giant frogs with them.
Yeah, we threw the little frogs over in the water because, just because they suck doesn't mean we have to suck.
Well, but so okay, I'm not too smart about these kinds of things, but if the lizard men were a hunting party and then they had to fend off the toads, and then they killed them, and now they're gonna eat them, why are the bullywogs the bad guys?
Oh, that's a good point. All right, so here's how it went down. We showed up and we were like, "Hey, stop fighting," and they were like, "No." And we were like, "No, seriously, do it, or I'm gonna kick your ass." And they were like, "No," and then they attacked us, and we were like, "All right, that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna separate you out."
If they attack their family, that's it. There's
Well, we separated them out, right? You see, right? So we grabbed them and we moved them apart.
Take
we were
Junie
like, knock
hostage,
it off.
and I blew one's head off.
And that's exactly what happened. Then they tried to go and jump Junie. We all over there trying to separate them out, and they were like, "Oh, okay. Why don't we stab Junie in the face?" And Junie was like, "Hey, how about I stab you in the face?"
That's
and
not
she
good.
did. Yeah. So that's how that went down. Honestly, we tried to make this be as copacetic as possible and whatnot, but they were getting a little hot blooded. For cold blooded creatures, they got a little hot blooded. So
when we tried to tell him to stop fighting, the lizard folk backed off, but the frogs were like, "Nope."
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Sucks.
Yeah,
but
He understood me. I did a great pantomime to the Bollywog leaders. Junie and I both did. He understood what we were saying, and they were like having none of it. They had like murder on the mind.
Yeah, Anthony, your pantomimes are great.
All right. I will tell you this.
Are you making fun of my pantomimes?
Yep,
No.
and on that, we will say that you guys have successfully made it back to Helix safely. Early in the day still, so you have the afternoon to yourselves. But between both of the encounters, you have 91 copper, 84 silver, and 82 gold to split amongst yourselves. That is from the 2 pouches, one being from the that you found in the belly of the crocodile, and the other from from Crimson Scale.
Can you repeat that? That was 91 copper.
91 copper. 91 copper, 84 silver, 82 gold. So yeah, I will have it known that when it came to rolling random encounters, I roll them in 15-minute increments, and it's a 4-hour trip out to the Barrows.
Mm-hmm.
So I rolled 4 separate encounters, random encounters for your trip out there today. One and the last 3 dice rolled were all random encounters, so I just smooshed them into one for you. Kind of made it fun. But then I didn't roll any random encounters for the Barrows or the return trip. So, that's why I was kind of like, you got to be kidding me. So good times. But I hope you guys had fun with this one tonight. I know it was a little unexpected, but that's the whole thing about randomly generated adventures in an ongoing, persistent worlds, that sometimes plans don't happen the way they're expected to. So
everyone got 13 gold, 4 copper.
13 gold, 4 copper. Thank you.
All right. Awesome, y'all. Well, in that case, I know that it is 10:15 here. Matt, it's 1:15 in the morning out where you are, buddy. So thank you so much for hanging in there with us tonight. Lauren, I know it's late where you are too. So again, thank you both so much for joining us tonight. And thank you, folks, ladies, gentlemen, anybody hanging out with us. I put some of the best one-liners from Nate's private chat and Anton's private chat with us this evening in the chats for everybody to enjoy. And I use that term loosely. Because their puns are pure punishment. But yeah, hope you get to enjoy that as a little Easter egg. Check out the D&D shorts so you can see how these power gaming players of mine here want to mess with my life and make me utterly miserable. I'm very excited to see some. But at least you haven't found the peasant railgun yet. That's all I care about.
I haven't found the peasant railgun yet, he says.
Yeah. Yep. Boise has a pun slam competition. Okay, I really have to.
It's a whole thing.
Oh God, I don't. I think I would explode watching that. But yeah. Anyhow, I'm morbidly curious, but I also don't know if I could take it. It's just
how many crocodiles did we slap onto them donkeys that we're taking back in town? We get all 8 on that.
Right. No, you could probably. I mean, crocodiles are pretty big. These are large creatures. I would say that you could probably get most of. I could say that maybe you get 4 of them back.
Yeah.
All the skins, though.
Yeah.
We can get all.
I mean, if we gut them out, especially.
If you want to take the time and I'll say that you could have spent most of the part of the day hanging out there, gutting them and starting the skinning process and everything, and then heading back.
Vicky was like had pliers and she was ripping teeth.
Okay, I love it.
I have
All right,
plans for the tea.
All right, you're gonna have some crocodile bling next time I see you. Then I love it. Awesome. Well, if you folks at home want to play a game like this with me, book me at mastermindadventures.com, secretsofthebarrowmaze.com, and for my players here this evening, when you submit to me your session report, your write-up of the adventures this evening, you can get a reward of 25 experience and inspiration at the start of the next session on this character. So yeah, please get that submitted. I'll get it up on the website, and you too can see first-person, accountings of tonight's craziness. So
is that 25 gold or 25 experience?
25 gold. 25 gold. Did I say experience? I meant gold.
Yeah,
25,
you did.
25 gold. I meant to say 25 gold and inspiration is what I was trying to say. That's what, it's late. All right.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you guys. I hope you guys had fun. It was great having a nice supersized table this evening. I hope you guys had a blast. And we will see you next Monday night. Same dice drop, same bat time, same bat channel. And until then, hope you have a great week. Stay safe, stay well. And until then, roll them 20s. We'll see you next time, y'all. All right. Good night.